Okay, now we are back at the modern farmhouse, of course. I think we're going to be working on the office and the entry today. We were hoping to get to the office on Tuesday night. That didn't happen because we spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to manage these stairs because we just had a heck of a time with it. Hi, Jen. Quick tour going on here. I saw a floor plan on Architectural Designs Instagram today that had the kitchen off to the side like this. It was a little wider and shorter, and I was like, "Oh, you guys are copying us." So we have kitchen, dining, mudroom going into the pantry, which wraps around into the dining space. The laundry room was originally, thank you, supposed to be over here, and we decided to put it in what was before the office so that we could connect it to the master suite. And then this flex space is going to be the office. So we are going to work on the office tonight, I think. We did have a little bit more work to do in the foyer, so I think we'll start there. And I did, for those of you who saw me right when I opened, thank you for the heart me. We have I did some roofline stuff before I hopped on today. Had a meeting that ended at like 6:30 or so. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna look at this roofline. This isn't exactly how the plan was on architectural designs. I gotta fix that. Oh, I know why that's doing that. What we need to do is do hopefully I don't get too distracted and just keep working on the outside. Of course, I think you guys wouldn't care. Hopefully this return roof here. No, it didn't work. So I gotta adjust something here because this roof is supposed to connect there. But I'm really happy with how this turned out because I was a little worried about it. And it's not great, but it's a lot better than whatever I thought was going to happen. What would happen actually if we make this a gable? I don't think that can be a gable, and I think that's the problem. It gets all wonky. So we're going to do the office, though. We're going to work on the foyer. Maybe part of working on the foyer is going to be coming outside a little bit, but I'm excited with, I don't know, how the outside is looking so far. So let's get right down in here into this space here and figure out what we want to work on. Hello, Sydney. um, I don't know as far as I think before we got off on Tuesday, we were debating whether this wall was going to be blue because I finally got the trim there. I think we decided no to that, right? Is that what we decided? Okay, so we're keeping it white. And what I think I want to try to do, what do we want to look at on screen? I think we'll put this on screen for a little bit. We're gonna do white there, and what I would like to do, if you guys are willing to sit with me while I do it, I think we're gonna try to run the molding line up and like wrap it, and maybe do some fun stuff with the moldings in here. Are we happy for the most part with? Oh, you know what I can do? I can finally vault the ceiling in here. So we have this side vaulted. We're gonna flip that way. I wonder if we could vault the whole thing. I don't know. Let's see what happens when we try to vault this. It's probably gonna look really wonky at first. But I think it should vault, yeah, up that way. And then what happens? Oh, this could be so grand. Structurally, to be a nightmare, and I would not want to be the person building it. But this could look so crazy if we drop that there. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? We could do beams across it if we open the whole thing up. What do you guys think? Should we open the whole thing up? I don't know how we're going to connect the blue and the white, but I think we could totally open it up and have beams running across the whole thing. Yes. Okay. So I had done the railing like this originally, which I kind of liked. So I don't know if for this wall up here, if we remove just the section above it or if we should open the whole thing. I think in terms of like weight and stuff, it might be nice to have some. So I think I might leave some. We'll start there. And then if we don't like it, then we'll remove the rest of it. So let's see where these end. Okay, so if I break the wall right here, this is always a little tricky because if I'm off by a fraction of an inch, you can see it. So let's make that invisible and then let's see what we have. Oh, not that view. We want to see this view. Oh, we got a lot of colors going on. That's for sure. So let's do, where would we transition? Because we could potentially, keep that like that, and I think that's gonna change the whole thing. I could break that wall if we needed to. I don't wanna change the color of the I know, but I kinda, like, wonder about it being open. Like, that's what I'm kinda like it would probably look really, really, really grand if we did it, but the issue is the colors too, because I don't wanna lose the colors. So let's look at it from the perspective of inside the great room here. Oh, see? Doesn't that look amazing? So if we didn't have this wall at all, it doesn't want me to get rid of it. It's like, "No." I think we would have to put some structures in there though. We'd have to put something to hold the weight. That's kind of amazing. What do we think? Obviously this is going to go up higher. Should we vote on it? I think is it poll time already? I think it's poll time already. So we'll do a quick poll. Ah, yes. Okay, do you like it or do you not like it? Very straightforward. I don't know. I don't think that's it can't stay open until I see a beam. You will see a beam in a minute there, Claire. We're gonna put some beams in. Because I'm picturing if we can build the framing and I could look at what a truss would look like with the ceiling and see where the truss needs to be. But I'm thinking that we would need a beam probably, well, about a third of the way up. That's typically where the beam goes or where the beam's going to need to go. So let's look at this from a cross section. Seems like people are liking it. For those of you just joining, we're trying to decide if we want to keep this entire open concept as open as we just made it. We've removed some of the walls in the second floor. So we are entirely vaulting this whole entire structure, which means we need some beams in here. So yeah, it's true. Exactly. Thank you, Zoe. I almost called you Joey. Because that that Joe Kent is stuck in my head, I guess. Which is funny. I don't even like I don't follow him. Okay, so 12 to 9. Kind of disappointed in how few people voted on that. But we're gonna put some. Yeah, I've tried to see what AI can do when it comes to what I do for my clients. It's not there yet, so I got a little time. Also, good evening. What did you say before that? Move rock chimney to that corner and use it as support for top 2. You mean like all the way up here? I don't think well, maybe we could move the fireplace. It would land about where it needs to. I think we can just put some beams in. Yeah, I think I got some time on AI. So in the meantime, I got to excel in my business and do really well. So then by the time it happens, I'm retiring anyway. That's the goal. Okay, so we're going to put a beam right here. That's about a third of the way up. We'll put them all the way across. And we'll convert this to a polyline solid here. And then how big are we thinking that's going to have to be? I have it at 15 height. I don't think it needs to be that. Well, I think an 8x8, or do we need to go bigger? Where are my engineer people in the chat? Maybe 10. We're going to do like 4 of them across that space. 6x6. We'll oversize them. By the time you put some finish on it, it's 8x8. I don't feel like listening to Luke Combs right now. This is why Chris runs the music. Okay. I'm not even acknowledging him. Him from the north. I can't even say the word. Okay. So we're going to pull that off the wall. Obviously, it's not going to be... what do I want to do with that? If we pull it off the wall here, so that's in front of the fireplace, I feel like it's not going to look right. So maybe we're just going to do like 2 of them. They're looking so good already. 3 beams across that space? Sure. Oh, I'll have to move our chandelier. I think I love it too. I think it's very in character with the house. So we're going to drop this thing here, right? This is going to go away. So let's just make this all railing. We can go back to this view here. We're going to go railing all the way across. You know what else we could do? I don't know if we'd want to, but we could like put posts on the railings that go up to a beam that touches the beam. It's very, very complicated. Because those are some big beams too. I feel like they need weight to support them all the way across. Let's see what the span is on that, because that's looking really far. And I'm like, maybe not. How far can a beam span? 28, 29 feet? I might have to do some. I just love American styled homes. You know how many people come in here and say that American architecture is boring? Usually when we're doing the barn dough. No. See, it happens so quickly. Yeah, so we need some supports, which would probably have to run up through underneath the doorway. So maybe if there's like 2 that come up and then go across with a beam support in the middle, I think. Or, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, so if we basically go right from the cased openings on either side there and we just shoot up, and then maybe we line the beams up at those and then beam across it. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? I love that it's this open. I think this is exciting. I had no intentions of doing this, and now look at us go. Let me look at the floor plan, which I think I have here. We need to look at the second floor plan. I'm going to put this. We'll do. I want to put it on this screen, but I know you guys can't see the whole thing. Can I zoom in? Whoops, sorry. Just give me a second here while I get this situated. Okay, we want to look at that. Okay, so I just want to make sure there's a doorway into here, which is simple enough. We're just doing a door right there. Because I think sometimes when it's not finished the edges don't look right. So what's going on there? There's a nook? What's the point of that nook? Weird. All right, and then roughly, I don't think we're going to get to the upstairs, if I'm being perfectly honest. So, oh, it's out farther, though, because I bumped out that whole area. So that's why that's so much farther out. So that's okay. All right, so now we've got that nailed down. Let's look at this, and that'll help a little bit with our visuals. Okay. So we are doing, I can't see my chat because I put this white screen over here. So we're going to get rid of that again. Okay, let's see what we have going on over here. We're not doing beams from the other direction, if that makes sense to support it. No, I think you need them. I think you need them the way we have them. I don't think you could do them the other way. Crisscross beams? I don't know about crisscrossing them. I don't know how I feel about that. I think the columns should work. I don't know how they're gonna look overall when we try to do it, if they're gonna totally mess up every other vibe we have going in here. And like the other thing too is, what do we do about this paint color? Because I really don't want this wall to be this color. Maybe that's not so bad. Or do we make the whole thing blue? Let's talk about design stuff for a minute. That's what I was just thinking, that Nehemiah, that maybe the whole thing should just be blue. I said it and then I was like, well, I know the answer to this already. Let's see what that looks like in here. I think that's okay, right? We can do that. Yes, give me a 1 if we like it. Oh, I could do like a vertical beam. Oh, so much better. Worth a try. What did Jen say? What did my subscriber Jen say? Jen, what did you say? Oh, something about red? Okay. I'm not actually like as obsessed with arches as a lot of people are. I very much am like, I don't know. I was like thinking about it in our house and I don't know. I think they're, so no, I don't think I'm obsessed with them. No, the computer does most of it for me, honestly. But you probably would if you went to school for it. That would probably help. But for the most part, I don't have to worry about it anymore. Why won't you just... There we go. Okay. Do we decide if we like the blue or not? We'll do a quick poll on the whole entire blue wall. Do you like the blue or do you not like the blue on this wall? All right, seems like we're leaning towards it. Okay, I want to see... See, we're not directly on the center of the house, which is kind of my problem, where I think the weight would want to be... We would want the weight to be centered on there. So I'm just wondering... We'll get some trim on there if that's what you're talking about. Oh yeah, it is. Look at this. This is our color palette currently for this house. Like, what is that? We have the same, that's it. That's the color palette. So that's all we do are these colors. I don't know what we want to do either for when it comes time to do the office. I'm like, should we do something a little bit different? I should have put on a playlist. I'm going to be messing with my phone all night. Butter yellow. We're going to do the office. I think we're pretty close to doing the office. I figured we would do that. Haley, as a subscriber, you get to tell me exactly what color you want. We can try it. And if people like it, we'll keep it. But if they don't, then we won't keep it. But you get to at least see whatever suggestion you have for that. Okay. I want to run... How do I want to do this? I think I want to go here. I want to run moldings on here because I think the stairwell like needs it to me. I'm really having a hard time with it not being there. So I'm going to do some decorative trim work here on the... Okay, so we have chair rail CO4 and it's 4 1/4. So I'm just going to run a line this way, I think. And then we're going to convert that. Well, I mean, you can ask me as many times as you want to. If you have suggestions, that's the benefit you pay for. So anytime you want one, we'll try it. But again, people have to like it to keep it. So, all right, I'm just putting in, right? CR04. Good. 4 1/4. What the heck? We didn't delete this one. All right. Hopefully this works well and I don't have to spend too much time fixing it. Hey, we're off to a good start. Oh, no, we're not. Wait, why does it look so different there? I guess it doesn't. Maybe. Okay, now what else do I need to do? Do I delete I think I need to delete the bottom one. Like this wall here needs to not have room moldings on it. Remember when I said that I was going to exterior fix those stairs and I didn't? Funny. Okay, that looks so much better already. I would replace the blue wall with the beige and cream white one on the color palette. Give me a 1 if you agree with Timo? Timo? I don't know what that is. All right, we need a sideboard-like table. Do we want it on the stairs? I think it goes on the stairs, right? Yeah, along the stairwell. I don't know if this goes with the vibe, and I feel like these are kind of like, I don't know if these are still in, but do we want like this kind of side table or we want something a little more craftsman-y? This is all viewers' choice on the live stream. Just demoing what I do for my clients. There you go. Yes? No? Do you hate it? I'm kind of hating it, but I think it just might need more. And I also, yeah, if you have headphones in, you can hear the music. So what do we want? Do we want something with like drawers and legs? That's generally, this is a little bit more of what I go for when I do them. What is mine called? I wonder if we could use the one I have. I put it in. When did I put that in? I don't even remember what I called it. Look at all this custom furniture we can choose from. Ooh, bow front one. That one's kind of neat. We can change the color on that one. That one must be from the SketchUp warehouse. Maybe? Yes? No? I think that one, I like that one a little better. And it's got a curve, which kind of goes. Okay. Like, no, Sarah. I don't want to spend too long on it, so I'm kind of being lazy. Oh, this one's mine. This is what we have, but it didn't, when I made it in ArchSynth, it didn't turn out as like nice as I wanted it to, but that's okay. And I don't think it's going to look right when I paint it because I can't do the hardware a different color. Oh, it's so pretty in real life, though, I swear. All right, what do we want? That's the island. Oh, here we go. Maybe? I think that's the one I want to, I think that's what we're going to do. It's like simple enough, but has some character. And what color do we want it is the question. Maybe we should do the kitchen cabinet colors? We got two, or is that two? Is that going to click? Is that blue going to clash with the other blue? We just love blue so much. Because we can't do wood. Anybody got a Sherwin-Williams like cream that we could throw on it? Oh, Brad, are you new here? Or are you just tagging along to the jokes? Yellow? I don't know if I can do yellow. Oh, of course. Lemon lime. Sometimes it's black cherry vanilla. Well, you will learn very quickly that I will never answer you if you say red for anything. Unless it was the Grandma's Patriotic Craftsman, then we did red. Do we like the yellow? I don't know if I like the passion fruit. Yeah, we don't like red. But we have some regulars who always suggest it because they just want to try every time. All right, let's do a quick poll on the yellow. You know, it's kind of nice that we have like a quarter as many people as we have been having lately. Because just chat's a little quieter. I can deal, but I would appreciate if you guys could share the lives and like and do all the things because I still am supposed to push it. And also a reminder to all you, because you're probably mostly regulars, that if it gets busy again, I have to go on that subscriber and super fan setting because it gets so freaking crazy. Okay, seems like we're leaning not yellow. Not obligated to share. Share me? I don't know what this is. It seems to happen if I delete the wall, it goes away. I don't know. It's part of the wall glitching. The green from the picture in the living room? Oh. So many people want us to do that. And I'm like, not that I'm against it, but I also am so surprised by how many people have done that. Do we want it? Would it be better over here? I feel like that side needs something, and I feel like if I put something here, it's forcing it. We can veto blue for the office. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we like it there, and we want a bench on the right. which is funny because it's not, but it is becoming that way. Um, which makes me wonder more. Whoops, I just painted something and I don't know what I painted it, so we'll just hit that undo. This is viewer's choice on the live stream where I'm demoing what I do for my clients. What kind of bench do we want? A courthouse bench. You guys can't see it here. I've got lots of benches to choose from. There we go. Perfect. Low profile bench. Acrylic bench. What's that? Was that on here? No, I don't see it. No, I know. I'm just messing with that one. That one's not staying. That was not what we want. What does that one look like? I don't. If I could change the materials on this one, I like this one. But I don't think I can change the materials. And maybe it needs to be a little bit smaller. For what, Jen? The furniture piece? The side table? See, I think... Oh, those are too log looking. Like, I want them, like, skinnier. But if I put... That's not staying. I'm just testing to see if we change this one, if it would look better. No, I don't love it. Bench. Yes, it's a friend. A small bench to the left of the door. Okay, wait. What did somebody say? Armrest. Okay. Let me pull this up here again. Okay, if you guys can see the text on there and you see when you like, just call it out. I'm specifically Haley and Jen. We're trying, I don't think we want to do wood. Maybe we could do wood now that it's on the other side. I'm not opposed to wood there. Okay, so nobody's seeing one that they backless bench. Oh, just that one's like a park bench. Yep, we'll scroll down. Seems like nobody's seeing anything they like in that section. I think that one's kind of boring. And I feel like it's like a park bench. So I don't really like that one. Lauren, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate that. Reed bench. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this one. And I think it's a little lumberyardy. Like it looks very timber framed. But I can try to change the materials on it if you guys like it. Oh, what is going on there? Is that what that is? I'm so confused. We can just hide it. I don't know what that is. I guess it's a reeded bench. Whatever. The scroll. I think that's going to be really tall. We could widen and shorten it. Maybe. No. Nope. Who knew finding a bench was going to be this hard? This is just like the most basic bench right here. I think I like this one. I think this is the winner. It's just easy and we don't have to stress about it so much. The one after that, this one? Oh man. That one's not bad. If I can just scale it down, let's try to place that one and see what we end up with. We can get rid of the park bench. Let's just make this a little bit smaller. So it's 72. We'll do 60 with like a depth of like 24. See what that looks like. Oh, it's mad at me. I don't hate it. Obviously, I don't love it yet, but that's coming, I think. Hopefully it's coming. Maybe a little bit skinnier. I'm not really worried about a shoe rack because there's a mudroom in this place. That's why we made the mudroom the way we did. I don't love the style of it looking from this way, but is it too short now? I don't know. Let's do a quick poll. We're gonna change the color of it, but for now, let's just do a quick poll. If you like the bench, if you don't like the bench. Okay. Looks like I'm deleting it. Haley, do you hate it? Right? You hate the yellow chair, don't you? I don't know why she hates it so much. I think it's cute. I think I You're okay, Sydney. That's just that everybody has bad days once in a while. I know. I'm like, let's just go easy. Let's just go simple. I'll make it a little bigger. I can source one. Everybody go to the SketchUp warehouse and send me emails of the ones you want. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. That would be awful. If I had if every single one of you started sending me stuff from the SketchUp warehouse, oh my gosh. I can also make them on ArchSynth for now until I cancel my ArchSynth subscription because that's a giant waste. All right. We are actually in the process of hiring someone to redesign our new home we purchased. Well, Cody, that's what I do for my clients. Oh, that one's bugging me though. It's so boring. Do we hate it so much? Because I hate it. I don't really want to do oh, that one's a little bit more upholstered. Maybe that's the way to go. Nope. You know, it's funny because I feel like I have a good selection of benches. Like when I'm like, oh, let's put a bench in. I'm like, we'll find something. It's fine. Oh, I think I like that one better. What could we? Okay, I need a dark color suggestion to put on this kitchen. Oh, I need to see this whole comment when they're pinned. I can't see them. So hold on a second, Cody, because I need to answer you. Was that before? No, it must have just gone through. Sorry, how do you do this without seeing the home? This is how I'm stuck using someone not local. So you would send me pictures and measurements of it, and we do exactly what you're seeing on the screen right now. So I would draw it up based on the measurements that you send me and pictures or the listing, and we work through it together. Because I'm not an interior designer, so I don't pick out specific flooring or certain fabrics. I just help you visualize what you want. And it's nice and easy because we can flip things around super easy. Like if you wanted this to be a single door versus a double door or, well, if you watch the stream more, you'll see why it works out really well when I do it. Because even though I'm not local, we work together like this and it's very collaborative. Okay. Do you insert your own furniture files sometimes? Are they all built? I can get my own furniture files, and I also have ArchSynth right now, which so I can create files. But they're not great. Okay, I think I like this one the best bench. I do need a better color for this though. I want to do a darker color for the fabric on the cushion. I said that before I started ranting about this. Thank you for the ice cream cone, Cody. Oh, and thank you for the rose, Calvin. I almost think you don't need anything where the bench is. Do you okay, wait, I said that one. Navy blue. I don't think I want to do blue. I'm not opposed to doing rosemary. Somebody said dark green. Long skinny hallway rug. Yes, it needs a runner. Yeah, architects don't do that stuff generally. I have love-hate relationships with the architects I've worked with, so that's just how the world works because I'm a draftsman who specializes in visualizations. So if they feel like I'm stepping on toes. But there was one architect, I caught a lot of his mistakes, and it was so frustrating because I would try to go to draw it on Chief Architect, and I'm like, Brandon, these aren't lining up. These don't make sense. Like his measurements are wrong by 2 feet. We're off 2 feet from one floor to the other floor, and it was so frustrating. I want to see if there's something I can pull besides the same wood we have everywhere for the legs of that. I'm not seeing anything, so that kind of stinks. I would love to incorporate another wood tone in here because that's the kind of person I am. I don't feel like the bench to the left of the door feels natural, and I really like my side lights. So, oh, I don't know about mahogany, Paxton. I don't know about that. Okay, let's look at rugs because I think this room needs a rug real bad. I don't know about square either. Maybe once we put a rug in there and add some more decor elements, it'll feel better. So this is an 8x10 rug. Obviously, we can go smaller. Oh, it almost fits perfectly in there, but I don't know if that's going to be too much. Yes or no? Give me a 1 if you like it. Give me a 2 if you don't. Not the print, just the size. All right, Jen says it needs to be skinnier, and she's a subscriber, but Haley is also a subscriber, said she likes it. So we are at a crossroads when it comes to the subscribers. Let's go down. So we have an 8x10. We'll go 5x7. Whoops, not 7 inches. We need to have at least a 1/4 inch there. 5x7 feet. 6x9. You're gonna have fun in there, aren't you? Would you draw? Your drawings need to be revised and build, please. So I'm not an architect or an engineer. So if you need an architect or an engineer, they have to look at the plans anyway. But it really depends on who your contractor is. That's what I've learned. I think this wall still needs to be brought in by like a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 inch. 125. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Maybe I did. No, it's gonna stick out now. Barely. Let's try 125.5. Says it's 125.5. Oh, it didn't move. Let's do 7.5. Something's a little off there. Just remove the bench. Okay, let's do a quick pull on the bench, and maybe we just drop the bench entirely. Maybe that's what we're leaning for. So if you like the bench idea in general, in its location, give me a smiley face. If you want it gone, give me a crying emoji. Oh, we're getting close. You guys better, everybody needs to vote on this. Oh, Cody, thank you for the heart me as well. So if you don't like the bench at all and you want it to go away, give me a crying emoji. If you like the bench in its location, maybe not the bench specifically itself, then give me a smiley face. So the door is actually not an issue. The problem with the door is that it's centered on the outside of the house. So that is why the door is where it is. We do have the option if we look, if we look at the floor plan, let's close some of these. We don't need 1,000 windows open. If we look at the floor plan here, we could potentially open this area up because we do have a really large office and we're going to shift the powder room into the office. No, I'm just wondering. No, we're not doing that. Okay, so we don't like the bench. So the bench is going away. So the door is staying where it is. The door can't be moved. But I am wondering, like, about opening this up. I don't like, but again, we're moving the bathroom. So if this is opened up, maybe it wouldn't feel so off center, even though it's going to still be off center, but it might not feel as off center, if that makes sense. Okay, remove. I love when my vote wins. So we do a bigger door, remove the bench, and move the rug over so it's centered with the door. Do you figure out that weird roof area near the garage? I did not, Nehemiah. I think it's still wrong. I did get the roof lines closer to what we need though. Do you have a mudroom? Yes, there is a mudroom. Can we make the door bigger? We had the bigger door and we had to make it, we decided to make it smaller. And then I think if we go bigger again, we're not centered on the outside of the house. Um, Move the rugs. Okay, wait, let's make it. I think I love that. Can we do a double door that's wooden? I wouldn't mind going back to a double door, but I think where people are gonna be I think I really like that the hall that goes to nowhere is still up there and like this opens it up. I don't necessarily love that the bathroom is right now the bathroom's there, but that's not gonna maybe stay there. Do we like this? Do we like it opened up? Even though like the hallway to nowhere is still up there? Give me a one if we like it open. Um, Joseph, I have been using Chief Architect for 17 years. So unfortunately, I'm not the person to like give any advice for learning it because I did it as a hobby for decades. No, a decade. And then started doing it a little bit more professionally. The business is 4 years old. I've been using it professionally for 5 years. There isn't one, but what we could do, oh yeah. But we're gonna move the bathroom out. So well, that's not done yet there. Lacey, we're working on it. We're in the middle of the process, so you gotta hold off on that. We do a coat tree, Matt. How about a coat tree? Okay. I didn't know if I saw enough ones. We saw quite a few ones. I don't know. Do we need to do a poll on that one? Okay. We're gonna do a tour. Um, I start off the streams with tours and then I forget to do them. So here is the tour of this plan. We started with the kitchen, which was supposed to be here, and I flipped it because I just am so sick of the open. This I'm so sick of these. I keep seeing them too, and I think I'm hating them more and more every time I see that generic floor plan. The laundry room was originally here. This whole section of house bumped out to be flush with the garage, and the laundry room was here. And there was this really small family foyer, and I didn't like it. So that is the mudroom. Technically, it opens up into the pantry. Pantry wraps around into this dining room, so you can like connect. I don't know which way you would walk for that. Like functionally, I'm like that's probably not the greatest, but hey, at least there's a pantry. I don't have a pantry. Over here on the other side of the house is the laundry room with the dog wash station that connects to the front porch so the doggy can go in there. Holy conversations about that laundry room, right? And then we have the master bath, which is who else thinks this is their favorite master bathroom? Like, I don't think I've ever designed a master bathroom that I love so as much as I love this one. And I'm kind of like, is this like now my new like dream master bathroom? Because I think I'm obsessed with it. And I always love green and I always love the walk around shower thing. Like, man, somebody give me like 70 grand so I can put an addition on my house and do this bathroom. Like it is. Like we absolutely nailed it in this bathroom. Stunning. Um, so that's the bathroom there. Okay, so that is the tour. So we know what's going on in the house here. So if we drop, Matt wants a coat closet. So we could technically do that and we could move this archway over and I think we'd still have room to get a bathroom in there. So we could put like little door, maybe like hopefully I can put a 48 here that's double. No, you don't have to walk through the house to get the mudroom. The garage is over here. Paxton, I wondered about that, and because like I don't like wet rooms for that reason. But there's so many showers in here. Like so there's 3 different shower heads, so I'm gonna say it's good. Okay, let's look at it from here. So I've centered the archway. We've got a possible closet there. We could move that. We could move that to be a skinnier closet, continue to move the arch over, and then put like a side table here. Yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it, Tia? I don't mind it. I mean, I love when I hit almost 40,000 views like I did on Tuesday, but sometimes it's nice to just have the small crew. Yeah, if I had stayed on for like 10 more minutes on Tuesday night, I think I would have hit 40,000, which would have been my highest, which is wild. Also, Chief Architect version 18 came out, so maybe this weekend I will download it and Tuesday night stream will have it again. Or we'll have it. I don't know. What do we... It feels nice because... Oh, actually, this is what I do for my clients. Or do we put a bench there? That is so much better. It feels more grand, even if this is like this. I think it works. Yeah, we can scale up the table. Well, this is what the closet. The closet is a coat closet there. What do you want to fix with the ceiling? You want to just open it up? Let's see what that looks like if we open it up upstairs. Whoops. I need to close this window because... Yeah, ChatGPT does not listen. That's when someone's like, oh, AI is going to take this over soon. And I'm like, I'm aware that it's a possibility of it happening soon, but I got a little bit of time, I think. Do we prefer that? I don't know what you're saying. Make what blue? Yeah, I think it's too open too. That's why I kind of liked it. No, no. All right, I guess we'll do a quick poll on it. Do you like it all open or do you not like it all open? Number ones, thank you for the rose. Wow, are we surprised by that? I think there's a lot of people who are surprised by that. Like that probably would have probably thought they were gonna like it and didn't. Give me a 1 if you're one of those people. Okay, so Zach is saying to extend the room. We can try and see what that would look like if this gets extended all the way here. Like the whole thing, I'm assuming. Or we don't only just do above the clock and like I don't know. What do we think about that? That's what so Lala, that's what I was like. I think, yeah, you put some plants up there or something. Yeah. I think we're gonna stick with the Matt, no, I'm so disappointed in you. I think I'm uninviting you here. Oops, I lost this wall now here too. Okay, so we all are happy with this again, right? We're all happy with this. And we put a little chair in the corner. Oh, you know what we're gonna put in? What is it called? What is it called? Chelsea, no. Car something. Chair and a half. I have a chair and a half, and I'm gonna put it in because it's the one we have in our house, and I put it in my catalog, and I want it in here. Caruso. I had to see, right? I actually don't think that's gonna fit. I think it's too wide. I was hoping it would fit like that way, but That's cozy. Dang it. That thing's huge. And that like we don't want it like that. That's just gonna look dumb, I think. Like we want just like a nice sized chair. We're just since it's not real, we're just gonna do this and put it there. I think a chaise would have to be um it wouldn't fit. It would have to be like straight in that area, and I don't think I want that. Anything straight isn't because you want to kind of like look out and over. I kind of like how that looks. I'm happy with that. And you know what color it's gonna be? Sorry, Haley. Do you know what color it's gonna be? It's gonna be this color. Yes. Could we make the hallway a bit wider? So that is a great question. Can we make we can. I'm just don't know what that's gonna do for the rest of the house. Because if we make it wider, I think this doorway has to get closed off a little bit. And I don't think I want to do that. So give me a 1 if you want the hallway wider. Give me a let's what do I want to do here? Give me a 1 if, but I don't know if that's what I actually want to do. Um just say wider in the chat. Let's just go with that. You know, sometimes I just leave things like that to troll people and be not troll. Rage bait. I do it for rage bait. No, I know we have to do it and I just honestly forget. I would do it when I remember. But little rage bait in there. All right, we didn't get too many people saying wider in the chat, so we're going to leave it. Okay, I think up here, as far as, since we have this side blue, what if this side is not blue? Like, what if this is sticking with the rest of the living room? That's not bad. You know what I want, though? Because this wall's bumping out, I want this arch forward, which would totally mess up the hall thing. And so now I'm like, what do I do here? I don't like where that's landing. I guess I could open it up and not do an arch there, which is boring. One small wall? Which small wall? Maybe this whole one? Sure you will, and then you'll stay for half hour and leave. No. Sorry to keep you up. You know, once winter comes, I'll go on earlier because I can. No arch. Who else wants me to get rid of the arch? All right. I'll believe you. Well, if it's snowing. What does this one look like? Like, what if we add some color in here? What is Jen saying to me here? Blowing up my phone. Oh, a sideways one? I think I have one of those. That might work. Jen sending me text messages. She's lucky. She has my number. She can do that. And she's a subscriber because I'm no longer taking messages from people on TikTok because I can't do it anymore. It's overwhelming. I kind of like this color scheme. That's true. It does snow a lot there, doesn't it? But I don't like the pattern. So how does everyone else feel about that? I use this wallpaper all the time. That's kind of fun, but it's blue green and I know some bedrooms. I think I like this one, but I always love this one. This one's like a definite go-to. No, I mean, no, because people were messaging me on TikTok ideas for the stream and they'd be like, check your messages, check your messages. And it was constant. And like, I didn't mind people doing it and I encourage people to do it first. But like when there's 500 people on the stream, it was happening a lot. And like I open TikTok and there's just messages everywhere. So only my subscribers are allowed to message me on there now and my super fans to send me ideas. Floral wallpaper. We have a ton of floral wallpaper. I don't know. I think floral isn't the vibe I want for this. I almost think like stripes or something. Like it needs to be like rich looking, but like rich that like, but people who want you to feel at home in their house. That's kind of like I feel like the vibe of in here. Does that make sense to anyone? Oh, what is this? Nope, that you can't even see that. Yes, crisp would be a good way to describe it. Thank you, Nehemiah. I'm looking for these stripes are going to be too wide, but these are the same ones. I don't like the gray, but I am leaning towards stripes. The fact that I was just scrolling and found you the options. I love wallpaper and tile. Put that for wallpaper for the pantry and mudroom. I don't want to do that one. We've already done that one a lot, but that one is a really nice one. I don't know if you guys saw the wallpaper we have in here. Like this one would obviously look good throughout the whole house, but I want to do something a little more sophisticated up here. Is that an actual brand or like actual wallpaper? What about plaid? I know that would be typically not what we would want to do. I don't know, maybe? Yeah. What's on my listing? Oh, it was on there. I think I like this one. Let's do a quick poll. Do you like the plaid wallpaper? Yes or no? Thank you, Tia. I got well, you guys I thought you guys would be able to tell, but I realized my hair sits longer, like where I'm normally slouching. My hair is like longer and I got it trimmed. So it's like really short, but my curls are they're very good now that I got it cut and layered and it's lighter. So it's just hard to get used to. It's because it hangs lower than the freaking camera. I was very upset with my husband. I got like 2 inches off and he didn't notice. Typical, right? Oh, see, Tia says she could tell. I'm out of New York. Okay, seems like we are good with the plaid. Okay, we're liking plaid. So that's good. I'm glad to know we like plaid. Now the question is, do we plaid the whole wall? That's all right. Again, I think it's because of where the camera sits. So I realized that after the fact. I want to see what this looks like. Poor Haley. She's just waiting for me to get to that office, aren't you, Haley? Now, normally I'm not like a huge like accent wall type of person. But no, okay. Yes. I got it. One yes. Too much. No. Okay. I think too, like if this wall wasn't blue, like that looks kind of busy overall. So we could be too much. Okay. So we're gonna drop that there. Tamara, thank you for the heart me. Okay. So I think we're good there. We still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about supporting these beams here. Let me look at this cross section again because I want to see where we're at. If I'm at a third of it, third of the height of where that would be, probably. So if we do a line here, which is like the base, and then we put another line here, we're gonna measure 2 because if they can go up a little higher, I wouldn't mind that. 13.3. Yeah, so technically they can go up a little bit. What's a third of 13? 4 feet? 4 and 4 inches with 4 and 5 inches. So I'm wondering, do we want to move those up to be at a third? Or do we like where they are? I know that's like a minor thing, but they could go up higher. Nobody cares about these beams, right? Everyone's like, meh, whatever, Sarah. Okay, they look good. So I need to figure out though about, well, because my reason for moving them up was technically they would be shorter because right now they're like 28 feet, which means we need the support. I think we need more support in them. Um, I know it wasn't mentioned until they've been complimenting my hair, Allison. There was a few of them who said they liked my hair tonight, and then I was like, well, yeah, because I got it cut. But I realized it sits since it's like we're literally right on the edge here. So if I'm low, you can't tell that I got it trimmed. But everyone thought it looked great. So kudos to my hairdresser. Okay, we're just gonna leave them. I'm not gonna stress about this beam until somebody comes in here and gives me a hard time about it. So we need to do the rug. We need a bigger entry table. Do we want to go runner? Maybe like a 4x10 runner. Let's see what that looks like. I think I kind of like the runner. Oh, it's slowing down on me. We'll take a vote on it. It's so American. We are, most of us, I think, here. Give me a 1 if you're in the US. It should be about 60 to 70% of people here are from the US. That's typically what it is. Okay, let's do a quick poll. If we like the runner, the other option is like a rectangle rug. So if you like the runner, give me a smiley face. If you don't, give me a crying emoji. Seems like we're leaning towards it. So time to look for a rug. We used to go like shopping for rugs, and I sometimes miss that, but I like that. Do we like that one? I always go with that one. That was one I put in, and it's of course that I would always go with it because it's one I like personally. I got my living room rug for like $50 on Amazon, and it was kind of like we bought another one and it never arrived, and it was very, very frustrating. But I'm pretty happy with it for the most part, and I'm like, if it doesn't last, it doesn't last. It was $40, so okay. I think we're gonna go with that one. Let's look at this from up. Oh my goodness, look at it. It's getting so cute. Can you guys imagine when we run this in chat? Look at it. It's so good. And then I want to see how that looks with the plaid. I think it looks good. Okay, sure. Whoops. There we go. What are we feeling? Hopefully we can fit. Can we change the white walls? Destiny, do you mean like the main walls or the white in the foyer? Just waiting to see what she's talking about. What do you want to change them to? I got you, Sydney. I think that works. Too bright. We do have new regulars. It's growing. Okay, does anybody have suggestions for the white in the foyer that's not white because it's too bright? Preferably specific paint colors that we can put in instead. The hall here and the rest of the house is egret white. So do we feel like it's a little too stark? I think gray is gonna be too much. I mean, we could try egret white in here. So maybe I did just pull the casing color. Yeah, that I don't want to do that. Let me put snowbound in because it might just be a little softer. I think that's maybe what she is looking for. Something that's still white but not in our face. Tone down a little bit. Yeah, you were that's when you yeah, which is the beginning of this house is pretty much when we did the mudroom. You know what's wild is I didn't even have the record on when we did the kitchen. Like when we first started this plan, I did not have the record on, and we've grown substantially since I started that. So, um, just like bummed. I missed that one out. Kind of dropped the ball there. Okay, so that's a little better. We just are a little bit softer on the white here. Now, as far as the door, I think we had touched on whether these should be wood. The side lights should be wood. Yes or no? Okay, so we like. Oh. This one we've been working on for a while. Let me pull up my timer right now and I'll let you know how long we've been working on it. It's been a little over a month, I would say, and I usually stream 2 to 3 times a week, generally two. We're on 27 hours. We started this one back on July 14th, so just about a month, and we're at 27 hours. It's pretty much exclusively been on live stream. I did a little roof work without off the live stream, but okay, looks like we're tossed up a little bit here. So let's do this. Let's make one side white and one side wood so we can look at this again. If you like the wood, give me on the left, give me smiley face. If you like the white on the right, give me a crying emoji. So it should, I don't know, like line up. We're doing left and right here. The secondary bedroom and bathroom and the exterior. And then, and then I'm getting ready to I gotta post this soon. Okay, seems like we're leaning towards wood, which I'm kind of surprised by. I thought we were gonna lean white. Oh no, there's a whole upstairs. We're not doing the upstairs. We are not doing the upstairs. Okay, so we're 16:8 right now, so we're gonna call it on that. We are keeping the wood. Um, well, since I just mentioned it, we're gonna pause for a second so I can mention this to everyone again. This is Stratton Hammond's like books from Louisville, Kentucky. He was a famous architect in Louisville in like the 1940s. And there's a bunch of floor plans in here. We talked about doing a colonial, so I have a few that I have picked out, and I'm going to be posting them on my feed for people to vote on for which one they want to do next. And we're going to draw one of his plans and design the entire thing, and try to stay in character of like the time it would have been built. So we're not going to do modern finishes. The whole house isn't probably going to be blue, and it's probably not going to have this perfect palette like most modern homes do. I think the older homes had bright yellows and greens and like darker, deep burgundies all over the place. So a lot of us are really excited about this. I'm gonna probably post. I'll probably end up having to do 2 posts. The first post will have like 5 or 6 floor plans, and hopefully we'll narrow it down to like 1 or 2, and I'll post again, or 2 or 3 to post again, and we'll do it. So that is the next project after this modern farmhouse, which I'm thinking at this point we should probably wrap up the farmhouse by the end of August, and that like early September would be the colonial. So yes, and we have to do research for it. We have to make sure we're staying in the style and in the era of the 1940s to fit with the character of the home. So it's gonna be fun. Okay, let's do 60 on this and maybe a little bit wider. We said, do we want a big mirror here? Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. Yes, I can't wait for it. I think, and I've been wanting to do that. And I think what I realized too, doing these new builds, because I see a new build and I'm like, oh, let's draw this one. And I did it on live streams. But the problem is that they're all the same. And because they're all modern floor plans, we're doing what's in. We're doing these wood tones and we're doing blues and greens and very neutral color palettes. I mean, this bathroom is beautiful. Like, I think it's like might lean timeless to some extent, but like, why isn't? Oh, there we go. I'm try to show some other rooms and like stunning. But we're gonna have so much fun when we do something that's not this, I guess. The door isn't even. Oh, between in the casing, you're saying. Okay. I see it now. When I moved it out to adjust the color of the casing, I didn't push this back into position all the way. There we go. Are we happy now? Okay, we want to do a mirror. Jess, I'm glad you find this awesome. I think I'm glad I'm glad I'm planning ahead with the floor plan because or like what we're doing next. It obviously helps with like viewers and people know what to expect and know what's coming. And our titles are always Modern Farmhouse right now, and pretty soon they're gonna be American Colonial. So I'm so excited about it. Do we want something with a frame? Probably. We probably want a frame. Let's try to put this one in here and see what we can do. I was thinking like a floor length mirror. I thought that was what somebody had suggested. So we were going to go like all out and go to the floor here and then go up like giant mirror, just ridiculously large. But this is a weird one because do we go wider than it? Do we go skinnier than it? And obviously my molding's showing through there. I'm thinking that's not the right shape. But let's check the size of this. 70 by 100. Yeah, not that one. I didn't want to do an arch because we have enough arches, but I am wondering about doing frameless. That's a floor mirror. That one might work. Ooh. Kind of like that one. So what did I say the size was on it? 60 by 100, roughly. But I think our actual table is 60. So let's go like a little bit of an overhang. Let's try 64 and let's center that there. And then we just got to pull this out. Back it back up. Do we go skinnier? Because I don't want that whole wall to be mirror. Or maybe I make our table a little bit smaller. I think I need to make the side table smaller. So like 56. Don't like the floor mirror. I think it might be because I think the style of the side of the table is not right for the floor length, maybe. I'm not an interior designer. I'm a residential designer, so I help plan and visualize remodels, new construction, and additions. Basically exactly what you're seeing right now on the stream is what I do. Like you can see the whole entire floor plan. We can move doorways. We can change windows. We can move walls. We can see how things look. So for example, this was what the floor plan was before. I'll show you. Like this was the original floor plan. We dropped the laundry room here. We tried to give a little bit more space to this family foyer. We moved the kitchen into the dining room and the kitchen. We changed the pantry orientation to go this way. And now the bathroom goes this way, like all these things. And this is what I do for my clients. And we just do it in a meeting, just like you're seeing right now. Oh, you're converting a church. That sounds like so much fun. It would depend on what you need. If you want to get more information, you can go to the first link in my bio and submit your name and email, and you're getting an automatic email back from me. But generally, we start with one session. Depending on how many spaces you need, we'll start with an initial meeting, kind of get a feel for how things go. And then if you need to move further, we do additional meetings, and there's more pricing to it. I more specialize in as a draftsman. I would say more of that, and it's not necessarily because I don't pick out finishes. My clients, which is why this is why the live streams are great because my viewers are acting as my client, like collaboratively. You're all one client, and I'm just doing what you want to see in the plan. So it's exactly what I do for my clients. It's just there's 300 of you here, and we vote on things. And we can't make decisions. So, but right now, obviously the design part that we do here takes a ton of time. But a lot of what I do for the clients is the more the general concept and the general direction, and I don't go into as many details with the clients. Which is why I love doing this. We all have a great time obviously doing this. But I do wish we did more of what I actually do for my clients, which is concept stuff and like big picture rather than, making sure our side lights are the right color we want them to be. Circle mailer and wall lamps. Okay. What do you mean by that? Changing like clients changing their mind? I mean, that's what clients do. But it's nice because the way I do like my billing and stuff, like they get to decide live in the visuals, like in the meeting, and they see everything, and then I send it to them, and then if they change their mind, like they just book another meeting and we do it all over again. But if they get to digest what they picked out to for however long they want to, and then whenever they want to come back, they come back and we do it again. Round mirror? Can we sometime do that? What do you want to do? Round mirror, yes or no? I kind of like the round. And I need to bump it off the wall a little bit so that our molding's not showing through, but yes, okay. Oh, one side, we can put this way. That's going to look better. And then we're going to pull out the mirror, which is very skinny. I think I'm going to make the mirror deeper. We're going to try 1.5 there. I think the molding's still going to show through it though. Yes, so we'll just bump it out a little bit. There we go. And then what kind of lamps? I'm thinking like a floor lamp in the corner, but right now we're not centered on the wall. We're kind of tucked. So let's actually get ourselves centered here. I don't know how I messed that up. I think it should be centered. It's not going to be centered on the upstairs. I love when it gives me these little markers. Like our dimensions there. Sometimes it like happens and sometimes it doesn't. I don't really know. It just like it doesn't grab the right thing. So I love when it grabs the right thing. So that is centered on the wall now, but it's not underneath the. I don't know if that's bugging me. Is that bugging everyone else? Sorry, I gotta find some new music here for myself. So you know what I realized? Um, I don't know if any of my regulars have picked up on this, but I noticed I did it last either Tuesday or last Thursday. I said like widow or wook, like instead of an L, because I have small children and like I'll be like, oh, look at their widow body, And I'm like, I hope my viewers don't think that I have like a speech issue that I have been not, managing for my whole entire life. So if anybody ever hears me saying putting a W in for now, that's why. Okay. I like it centered underneath, not too centered, but can we do board and batten in the entryway? I don't know if I want board and batten in this plan. All of this wainscoting would have more millwork on it and would be way more decorative. It takes a lot of time for me to draw in, so I'm not drawing it in. When I run it in AI, we will have it in there. 5 and 10. But I spent a lot of time with my cousins who have kids and my brother's kids. They're out of state, but we FaceTime a lot. So, and like my Huckleberry, which I thought I just heard him. Our dog, like I love his little face. Yes. Well, it's more like I was just like, I wonder if like people think that I don't know how to talk or that I'm, I don't. So that's why. Okay. Um, what were we gonna talk about before I got distracted and went on my rant about that? Oh, a lamp. Do we want like a floor lamp? No, office. Everyone's like, let's do the office. I want to put a floor lamp in there. Oh, I want to run this in AI too, actually, before we go off to. Ugh, guys, that's so basic. I love you all dearly, but that's so basic. You're all gonna get mad at me because I called it basic. Like, oh, but it looks so good, but it's basic. Basic is good sometimes. So is a nice floor lamp. What? It does look like, yeah. They are. Everybody wants to do this. I'm putting a floor lamp in. Unless Haley or Jen, my subscribers, tell me that I'm not, I'm doing it. I'm vetoing everyone else. I don't want to do the same old, same old. How about I search under floor lamp? Manny, I am not putting in hanging lanterns. I just want a pretty... What is going on with this one? This isn't staying. But I was just wondering, that looks like a giant candle. Weird. I like the rope lamp. Hey, Nehemiah, go right ahead. Super fan. That's what you have to do to get your sconces. You have to super fan. Actually, I should ask you guys that. Is there should be a little join button on the upper left-hand corner. Is it there? Ooh. Ah. Yeah, okay. So if you want sconces, you gotta so I need 2 super fans. That's what we're gonna do. Otherwise, we're just doing my floor lamp because that's what I want. Yes, taller for sure. Oh, that kind of deformed it a little bit, but I think I won. I think I hardcore won that. Like, look at so not basic. And I think, what color do we want it? I will let you guys decide what finish we want on it. If we like the gold or if we want to do something else. I did win. Oh, Dom, thank you. Dom's like, I'm getting my sconces. We like gold. This is just what I do for my clients, but it's all viewers' choice, and we vote on things. Oh, thank you, Dom. Even better. She's super fans, and she tells me to keep the floor lamp. But that is the benefit of being if Dom wanted to see the sconces, I absolutely have to show the sconces. But since she's fine with the floor lamp, we're leaving the floor lamp. So if you absolutely want to see sconces, you super fan. When with super fans and subscribers, they get to see what they request. Not a guarantee that it's going to stay because we would still vote on it, but that's the benefits. Yeah, it's all viewers' choice except for the one's floor lamp. But and I think the sconces are, I feel like you'd say old looking, but also like they're basic. Like I had AI do something like our living room is bare right now. We have like no wall decor in the living room since we moved in March. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in there, and everything is like sconces on either side of a big wall piece, and I'm like, boring. So I'm trying to find candle sconces because I like leading into the character of my old house. But it's so hard to find the right thing. Does it make you money though? What I do make me money? Oh yeah, I do just fine. I do just fine. Okay, I think it's time for AI. Do we think it's time for AI? Actually, what we'll do is run in ray trace and then AI. Wait, Dom, did you say something about we're getting a little busy in here. The lamp shade is easy. I can't change the lamp shade. You want me to change the lamp shade? I can change the color of it. No, I enhance it with AI because it just looks so much better. It would take me so long to run this. Okay, if you're new here, give me a 1 in the chat so I can explain ray trace. Otherwise, I'm not going to explain ray trace. Yeah, okay, Nehemiah. All right, nobody's saying anything. So it is glitch party time. Sea Turtle, I'm going to glitch for 20 seconds and while this runs in a higher quality rendering. So just be patient. Don't tell me I'm glitching really hard or that it's crashing. It's just part of the game. It's not a game. We're not playing a game, but it's part of what we do. It does seem like it's been taking a little bit longer lately because this file's getting bigger and bigger and there's so much going on. So it's probably going to take longer than 20 seconds, but we're getting there. Ooh, hopefully you guys can't see the face that I'm seeing on my screen right now because I look ridiculous. Right? As far as I know, the audio doesn't cut out, but I can't see anybody's chats right now. You guys love the glitch party? There we go. That wasn't too bad. That was a little bit longer, but yeah, it's so much better with the lighting. Yeah. So now we're gonna do, for somebody who wasn't happy with me going AI, we're gonna grab it and I'm going to, the audio doesn't cut off. That's what I thought. So I'm gonna just screen grab this and we're gonna run it in chat. I did create a prompt for those of you who have been like, ooh, save your prompt. I think Ryan mentions it a lot. I did save one. So hopefully we'll get it in my notepad, like basic old notepad here. I need to make sure that I add that we want wainscoting, like really involved trim work in the wainscoting. What else do we want here? Is there anything else we need to include in here? No, I'm not. I'm just running it. We're gonna see. It's so weird. I was trying to run something the other day and it was not great. And then like sometimes the AIs are great. Lamp is probably a little bit too tall, but for now, Sydney, if you want them, you got a super fan, and then I'll show them, and then we'll vote on them. Plants. You know what? I need to add that into the prompt that we always have plants. Haley, you've been quiet. Are you here? Sorry. I can't make exceptions. I wish I could. I made too many exceptions since we've been back on this live streams, and I just can't. Too beachy. Do we need to make the walls green? That would be interesting. The arches are nice, aren't they? They're so nice. All right, I don't think Haley's here, which I'm so bummed if she's not here and we're about to do the outside. Let's look at it from here. I don't think it does. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. A little bit of a glitch there. Yeah. All right. Maybe this house is on a beach. I saw that you followed everything. Yeah. I love her so much. Like we are just like clicking so well. And like God just put her in my life right when I needed her. And like, then I was like, well, if the live streams keep going down, well, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, obviously I still have client work, but like, I love live streaming. If I could make more money doing this, I mean, why wouldn't I want to just do this and make money, you know? And I'm like, oh, I'm still going to need a job for my Pebble. And we'd be fine. I'd find things for her to do. No problem. So, to nowhere flush with the closet. I think you're asking if that wall needs to align better. And there we go. Now it's aligned. So, okay. We were gonna do, didn't do as many details as I was hoping, but let's look at this. Not bad. Super Bowl night. I'm glad you like it that much, Paxton. Yeah, I don't know. Well, if anything, I would like just go on YouTube too, like stream to both platforms. But I have to have a special software to do that, and I just have no interest in doing that. I wish I should have told it to delete the railing on the right. We don't need that. Oh my gosh. See, the problem when you get bigger is you get annoying people coming in to be spammers. Okay. I think it looks so good. Looks so, yeah, it added all the millwork on the walls, so I didn't have to do it. So it saves me a ton of time to have that just added that way. And still not as high and not as good as I want it to be, but it definitely helps. I have clients all over the US, and actually one of the things I need to be doing here soon is like my grandparents got me like a map of the United States and these pins, and like years ago, so I could put all my clients on there. And when I first started and I was like I think I was doing like 6 clients a week. When I went viral, I didn't like get everybody's address because I don't need addresses all the time. I get them now a lot of the time. I didn't need them then. So I have to like send out emails to everybody and ask for just a city or county or something. And like, so I can have everybody pinned on my map and then I'll have it in the office somewhere. But I gotta, among all the other things like painting my house and finishing the trim work in my house and doing landscaping, I gotta get my map ready. Okay. Lexi, I like my house. So that's about whatever my house is. Thank you, Lauren. Okay, so we need to look at this office. I'm really bummed that Haley's not here. Next, I think you said that a minute ago, but I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't know what that was. We need to find room for a powder room in the office. And so I think what's going to, are you saying this door here? I think that's the one you're talking about. I know, and I'm sad that she's not here or not. So I think what we'll do though, because we do have time still. Oh, so you want one? Okay, yeah. Sorry. There we go. I think what we'll do is we'll try to figure out where the bathroom is. Figure out how to get the powder room in there, and then we'll do some exterior stuff because I don't know what happened to her, but hopefully she comes back and asks what's going on, and then we can do the office. But office stream might have to be on Tuesday night. But we're getting so close on all of our time here. Sorry, it's funny because my husband won't let me, he won't download apps for our smart home things, and I have to have them. And then he's like, can you turn off the LED display on the bedroom mini split? Yeah, sure, dear. Okay, that's better. Office time. Let's look in here. So what we had done before was that we were like kind of closing off this space. So we have like room here. We could also move the doorway. So I don't know if that needs to go left or right for a powder room. Well, and then I was looking at this floor plan and I'm like, oh, that's awesome that she's watching me. Okay, LED's off. I was wondering because we have a bathroom here and I'm like, let's just keep our plumbing benched up a little bit better. And I was wondering if there was a way to redo some of this whole space to make it make a little bit more sense by having a bathroom there, but I don't think that's going to happen. I did love from the original floor plan. I did love this bathroom. Like, I just thought it was nice to see because it was just a little different than what we normally see. So I wouldn't mind trying to find something similar. Um, I was gonna ask. I don't know, like why he always, yeah, I'm assuming it's a he trolling. Always comes in and says that. I'm like, I don't recall ever saying anything about it ever, but I'm not, and not that I'm gonna get into it, but I'm not anymore. I guess. I just hate everyone. They're all liars. Every single one. So over it. Can all crash and burn for all I care. There's my opinions on it. Okay. Let's look at this from here. I want to look at the overview. So I think that's just fine. The door is going to be a little tight if we keep this here. I don't want to bump it. Like we can't comfortably fit a nice sized door there without interfering. I guess we could do a pedestal sink. That should be fine. Let's see where that lands. It's not the end of the world. So let's try a pedestal sink because I feel like that's what would fit in this house anyway. Hello, Shelly. Pedestal sink. Okay, what am I looking at here? Do we want... Oh, I kind of like this curved one. I don't think I've ever used this one. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Oh, and it fits perfectly. It's like it was made for there. You almost could swing this door in. Oh, you could. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want it swinging out. But I think it makes the most sense to swing in. What do you guys think? Should the door swing in or out? It's not as decorative and nice as I was hoping. Like it's not like just like it's not a quality object. I feel like it's I don't know, kind of meh. I think I am gonna put an arch mirror in here. Married but ready to mingle. What? In on bathrooms for emergency purposes. Isn't it supposed to be out for emergency purposes? We could put the toilet on the back wall. Is that what you're trying to imply next? We could do that. And then move this over a little bit. I think that would work a little bit better. Give us a little bit more clearance. My concern would be if we wanted to leave it open, it's going to block this whole area. So then I think what we're going to do on this side here, but that's not, you're going to see that anyway. You actually can see less of this way, of the toilet this way, because as that door, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to get rid of this whole section here. And then I'm going to show you when you start to open the door and it's like creeping open, right? You're still seeing sink. You don't see toilet. And it doesn't matter with a bathroom this small, that's what you're going to see anyway. So, it's Chief Architect, so it's all connected. So, see? And then if you're on the toilet, you just kick the door and don't let anyone come in if you didn't lock it. Functional. Yeah, we're going to separate it. So just give me a second here. I think we're going to keep this like this. So this is kind of a pass-through area to keep the bathroom private. Well, the other option would be to put the bathroom door in that hallway, which I don't really want to do. So I'm trying to decide. I don't think I want another arch here. I think that's too many arches. Although that is a pocket door there. And I think I want to do the same thing on this one. I don't know. 576. I answered that question. It's all the same. It's Chief Architect. It's all connected. Can you move? Can you move in that wall so the opening is wider? You got to trust the process. We're going to get there and it's going to be just right. It's going to be perfectly fine. Can you move the wall in that wall so the opening is wider? Oh, you're saying right here? Are you talking about the bathroom wall next? It's funny. I think we had talked about putting like a bar area in here, but you don't really want that right across in the bathroom. So, maybe that's just going to be, oh, so that's interesting. What we could do, I don't know if we would want to do this, is like, what if the closet was here for this? I don't know. Like that opens that room up a lot. Obviously there would be a door though here, which might look okay with it being into, yeah, I don't love that. Shoot. Dang it. I just want to like utilize that space properly, so I don't like that though. Okay. Can the bathroom door go where the sink is? No, I don't want to do that because the view from here, I'm obsessed with this hallway. I love this hallway. I loved it even more when there was an arch into the foyer before we opened up the foyer more. So I really love this here, and I'm still kind of sad that that's gone. So that's what I was wondering, if we should just put a closet in there. We had talked before we put the bathroom there. We were talking about doing a bar here, but I almost think there should just be another closet there, or some like a built-in cabinet, like just like a full height regular old cabinet in there to just for storage. I don't know, or a bookshelf. Yeah. No, I think this needs to be. Oh, what do I want to do here? I think actually what I'm going to do is this is going to become a 2x6 wall. So then I can put this in here and not have it. Yeah, we're going to do that. But this needs to be centered in there. That's why it's a 2x6 wall. And it would be on one side or the other. So it's fine. We're just doing it. Can't be open to the office because there's not really enough room. Oh, that was when we were talking about closets. So yeah, see, just like some built-ins there. I don't know exactly what they would be, but that's what they're going to be for now. Oh no, you guys, it is only, we've only been on for an hour and 40 minutes and I'm already kind of tired. Okay, I mentioned this on Tuesday and I don't remember who had asked about it or suggested it, doing an extended stream for an ADU. So like a 4 or 5 hour stream to do an ADU. Is the person who suggested that here? I can't remember who it was, so I'm apologizing for the fact that I can't remember who it was. But if you are here, please let me know. It was one of my regulars, and I can't remember who it was. Closet door height, same as arch. No, okay, must be not. I would love to know who said it. Yes, I know you do. Yes, it would have to be a planned thing. Oh. Yeah, and it would be an extended stream. So wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. I was like, why do these stairs look so weird? I forgot that the risers are only like 6, which is what rich people do. If you want your house to look rich, do shorter risers. Apparently that's a thing. I didn't know that. An ADU is an accessory. Well, I guess it wasn't. Yeah, it was tiny home. Was it you? I know I should know. What is I always forget your name, Hearts. And I know I need to remember it. I think I'm going to have to put a post-it. I'm going to have to put your name and heart next to it on my screen so I remember. But it was you who said it? That's probably why I couldn't remember who it was because it's just hearts. Yeah, so you suggested do Lola. Oh my gosh. And I probably said, I'm going to remember that because I have a cousin named Lola. I'm literally writing it down. Lola with a heart. It's like, why do you have Lola with a heart on there? Like Milo's actually Liz. What the heck? Okay. Can you make the trim below the stairs brown to match stringers so it looks continuous? Are you saying the baseboard? Oh, so that's the that's the wainscoting that's coming around here. So that's why. So I think if it was wood, it would kind of mess up. I mean, it has to change wood all the way across. Is that what you're saying? Or are you talking about the one over here? Which I think the stairs need trim. Maybe I need to put some trim on the stairs. Let's see what happens when I do that. Maddie, I only do floating shelves in functional places. I don't like floating shelves as a decoration. Not that I can't do it because I don't do it. But I avoid floating shelves. Haley, we've been waiting for you. Where have you been? Trim against wall. But that's not stringer? No. Oh, height below tread. There we go. So we'll do 2 nope. One center. So 3 custom stringers. No, we'll do this one. And then let's see what happens when I do 6 there. Oh, it does thicken it up a little bit. Give it a little bit more bulk to the stairs. They look a little bit more intentional, I guess. Yeah, it is office time. We were waiting on you. So you left because you didn't want to, you wanted, what kind of dog is that? You know, I have my troublemaker, so I don't want a railing there. We need to fix this, or a post here. There we go. Oh, no, that's going to be weird if it doesn't have the post at all. We're going to have to manually add that one. Okay, it is office time. I need to play with the stairs anyway, so we'll have to see what I can do about that and figure out. Okay, so Haley, now that you're back, I don't know how far we're gonna get. Yes, it looks good, right? This is what we decided for the office now. We have the powder room over here. We just have this little nook thing going on here, and this is the office space, which is a much more reasonable size than what we had before. So I'm very happy with the size of it. But since Haley is one of my subscribers, she has some colors in mind, right? And she's going to tell me what she wants to see. So here we go. What are we doing in here? Also, I think we can make these windows taller, even though they match the laundry room side, but I think they could be taller on the left side. Let's actually pull up while I wait to see what she wants to do here. Pull up the exterior again. So the laundry room is on the left here, and the right is the windows right here. There's the ones we're looking at right now. So that's these 3 windows. They're matching currently the laundry room side. And I was thinking we could probably make them shorter. It's not like a huge deal if they're not. But now I'm like, maybe we should leave them. A whole wall of built-ins. All right, I'm thinking it should be the far wall. It should be this wall straight ahead when we walk in. So we're coming in here. And then we're going to do a full wall of built-ins. Do we want like a base cabinet on the bottom and then like open RCP? Okay, so I'm going to put in a base cabinet here. And then I'm going to make it 3 feet wide, but we're going to make it not so deep. So they're 24. I'm going to make it 21. And then let's see how many we can fit. I think maybe 3 more. I think we could fit 4 across there. It's a 12-foot room, so we should be able to fit 4. With a little space to bear, maybe if it's like 12.2 or something, maybe 12.4. The office is 12.4. Okay, so we will intentionally leave 2 inches on either side of these with fillers. Perfect. Built-ins on the window, cute. Well, I think we need to work with. If like we throw, I'm gonna throw just a random desk in here. This is gonna be the final desk. I think we want the desk facing the foyer. So like this, right? So that's why I want to do the built-ins on the back side because I think it makes the most sense. So shelves on both sides with the middle open. All right. So we want these all the way down. Actually, we probably want. Right now they're looking really kitchen cabinety and it's really bugging me. Width. Let's do. What's their 42, 48? They're 3. Why can't I do the math on that? No, that's too wide. We'll keep it where they were. Yes, we're gonna make them open. Yes, yeah. This is where I do allow open shelves. We can do like a bookcase style. Come on, why won't you delete there? What the heck did I just do? This. Yes, we're going to set them back. Now, what if I just delete this? There we go. Okay. And then I think we'll delete that. And then, Haley, I do want to pick some colors for this now so that we can start making it look right. I don't know how wide I want that. I feel like that's too wide. But I think 36 is going to be too small, but like 39 is weird because it's overhanging just slightly into that. Probably skinnier, right? Haley, as a subscriber, is going to tell me what she wants. I think these need to be skinnier. I think they need to be 36. Dom gets to see Peach as a super fan. She gets to see Peach. I will put in Peach for these cabinets because she wants to see it. But Dom, do you have a peach that you want to see? Like a specific peach color? Because if I just search peach, I'm going to get, I don't even know what I'm going to get in here. Peach fuzz? Interesting. They actually do look pretty good, but I'm thinking moodier in here. Haley, I think we need a dark green. How dark are we talking? Are we talking rosemary or are we talking darker? There is a black green color. That's what I'm totally down with that, Haley. Yes, green? Honestly though, can like we do some peach and green in here? Can we go like the other end of it? Like if we could get a peach and green and blue wallpaper on the back wall here. OMG. If Dom finds one we like it, we're gonna do it. So Dom, you can go ahead and message me because you're a super fan, so you're allowed to do that. Peach color plating, yes, with brass. Okay. Haley, what do we want to do with the walls? I don't know. I don't mind the green with this. Okay. Oh, we're gonna lose music if I go on TikTok because I'm using my own phone now. Not that you guys can hear my music that well, but all right. Let's see. Oh, I love it. I'm not gonna show anybody though. Did you generate that or did you find it online? Wood floors, a wood desk, green built-ins, neutral. Yeah. Okay. It's very sophisticated what Haley sent me. She's not messing around with any corals and blue and floral wallpaper. We can go. No, I'm not gonna show because we're gonna do it anyway. Yes, I think so too. I think you're right. I think it fits well. Okay. Um, I do want to check out this wallpaper though, and since Dom's a super fan, I kind of have to. But not saying we're gonna leave it in. We're gonna see what we'll vote. I think that might be a little busy. I'm looking at spoon flower. All right, I'll show it and we'll see what people think if they want to see it. Well, actually, technically, I have to do it. You became a Superman just to say no to them? Oh, no, Haley. Oh, wait. I don't know if I can get this file. Yes, I can. Okay, so you guys are just going to have to bear with me while I pull this up because she gets to see it. If you guys don't like it, that's okay, but she gets to see it. Oh, I don't know if I can pull it. I don't know if it's going to look right when I put it in. It definitely doesn't go with the vibes that Haley was hoping for with this office if we do it, but I think that'll work. I don't know about the repeat pattern though. I don't think that's going to work. We will try. Sometimes with material files, I can't always pull them as easy as I want to. Like they just don't generate the right way. So it kind of just is what it is. But okay, we're going to pull it up and throw it in here and see what we think. You just did exactly what I told you. So it's all right. We're going to show it. But I don't think it's like I said, I don't think it's not gonna pattern right. That's a thing. Yeah, it didn't pattern. It didn't pattern right. I can't pull the pattern, but your colors were close. Wait, what are we talking about? How many houses does I have done? Well, here we can look. Let's see how many I've done. If we go to the stream folder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I haven't done all of them all the way though. 7, 8. I've probably done like there's probably been like 10 different like viewer choice houses that I've done on the streams. But I was streaming back in 2024 and then I took 2025 off while we were remodeling our house. So this time around we've done a full barn dough. We've done this entire plan. I don't think we've done anything else. Mansion, like, so this house is pretty big. It's not a mansion by any means, but like this is 330, almost 3,400 square feet down here. And it's hard to do such large projects because it just kind of, the design scheme kind of gets repetitive because you're trying to make everything cohesive. So, you like the barn dough? Okay. We want a piece of wall art on their frame. Just trying to figure out what I need to search there. Uh-oh. There it is, guys. Yeah, do we want to do it? Nehemiah had said doing a different wood tone. Yeah, it was there. It happened. Do we want wood on the shelves or do we want to just keep them as they are? Shoot, I'm gonna have to find a different one. Do we want to go like mahogany? Somebody had suggested mahogany earlier. I kind of like the square. I want to make these shelves thicker though. Manual, 1.5. Wood on the arch interior to match the other wood areas. Oh, you know what? We were actually supposed to have that. We were supposed to have, I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Whoops. My scroll is very sensitive right now. The inside of this was supposed to be wood. And I think that is such a just a nice little added detail to have. Okay, so we're gonna make this a perfect square and see how we feel about that. I'm gonna find a piece of, oh my gosh. I don't know who's left in here. Thank you, Destiny. So glad you're in here. I don't know if you're still in here. Sometimes you get quiet. We're just gonna go with that for now, and then I'm gonna put wood in there. And then, what are we thinking for the wood tone? Yeah, it's people talking about racing in here. What the heck? I'm just picking. You know you can watch the replays on YouTube, right? I mean, I don't want you to leave by any means, but I also don't want to deprive you of your sleep if you need to be sleeping. Darker, like real dark. I think if I click this and I do room, we should be able to make a new material. Yes, 3. You'll survive. Okay, I'm glad you'll survive. Just for me, right? Not to miss. I don't know. Do you ever like? Has anybody? I don't think anybody here has watched the replays on YouTube. Ooh, crown molding. Heck yeah. Because they're there. I don't know if anybody ever checks them out afterwards. I know Lindsay does when Lindsay. Oh, Don, thank you. Oh, thank you. I didn't know you guys did them. Like I mean, I don't spend that much time to upload them, but sometimes, I think they're good for like background noise. I feel like if you just need something to play, if you're, I don't know, just to hear something. Good old crown. Question is, do we match the crown on the cabinets or do we not? Painting's working, right? I kind of want to put, wait, wood for what? I kind of want to drop these down. I know You guys, it's funny. Do people get to the point where they're like, they know I'm gonna do it at some point? Because I tend to do this a lot. Like they just expect me to soften it. I had some clients today, they wanted to put 10-foot ceilings in their kitchen. I'm like, you could always soften it. Like, why am I so obsessed with softening things? Are we gonna go out a little bit deeper? I'm not far enough out. Why does it not look like we'll just go like that. But also with this, we could actually drop these down a little. Why? Maybe I'm gonna remove the crown on the cabinet and see what that looks like. If you guys want to drench it, we can drench it. I'm not opposed to drenching. Okay, so the left has crown on the cabinet, the right doesn't. But I'm also kind of wondering if we should, if I want to soften it, which I don't know if I do yet, if we should drop them lower so that there's a little bit more of a pronounce, a little bit. I want to say more pronunciation, but that's not the right word. What's the word? A little more pronounced, I guess, would be the proper way to word that. All right, 118 the top, so they probably need to be like 8. No. What the heck? So I kind of like that. Where are we at with it? Haley, that sounds wonderful to me. I'm all for that. Dom saying drench it. So Dom gets to see the drench since she just had a super fan to make sure that we got the floor lamp. So let's drench it and see. So partial drench. I don't know if she wanted me to do the whole dang room. Full drench. We'll do a quick poll on the full drench. Do you like it or do you not like it? Ooh, we're not feeling it. Here's number 2. Okay, so we're gonna take this step by step. And what I'm gonna have you guys do is if you like hit the ones a lot, we'll like kind of go slowly here as I gradually undo this. See, I like that. I think that having the windows green was too much. Just love this song. I'm like, it's funny because I'm just like sometimes Gracie Abrams just hits, right? Okay, so I kind of liked it with the white crown and baseboards. I thought it like helped kind of. I don't know if we want to do wood shells. We can vote on it. So let's do. Are we thinking tongue and groove, Haley? Is there anybody hanging out here who is brand new and has been sticking around for like 10 minutes? Tia. For those of you who are relatively new, like within the last week, what number stream is this for you? Since yesterday? Since Tuesday, you mean, probably, right? I don't know. How are we feeling about this? Oh, very good. Last Sunday was wild. That's why it's funny because my husband was like, "Do you really want to do 3 streams a week? Like that's kind of tough. Like I'm not sure if you want to keep up with that, which I definitely don't. That's a lot." I don't think I'm liking the drench, which is what we were voting on, right? That we didn't like the drench. So There we go, Candace. There we go. Um, but I wanted to go live again on Sunday because last Sunday was crazy. That's when I had 37,000, I think, viewers total, which is the most I've ever had. I know. I think once winter comes, we will probably do more Sunday streams. Um, okay, so do we like the ceiling? Give me one if we like the ceiling. Yeah, it was. Um, so once winter comes, I think we'll do Sunday streams, but I don't think they'll be a regular. They'll be, I know, Dom, and my husband's worried about football time, like, because I go live on Thursdays too. So we're kind of like, okay, we're liking the ceiling. Wondering about doing Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then maybe, but you can also, Zach, you haven't been here in so long. Oh, I'm a Buffalo girl. Went to school there. I'm like a few hours from there. So I have the misery of being a Bills fan my whole entire life. Thank you. Well, I don't know if you were watching. Were you watching when I would green screen and like it would just be my cutout or whatever? Okay, Haley sent me something for the ceiling. All right, let me check and see what she sent me. We're gonna lose music here for a second. Oh, I literally just did this in a client's house. Just did it in a client's house. Can we do it in wood? Oh, yes. Okay. Like 2 weeks ago, I did that exactly in a client's house. Oh yeah. So I have been to Dallas actually. I went. My daughter's family's from there, and first time I walked off that plane, man. No, I'm not showing it. It's a secret. Yeah. So how many of you are gonna have a problem if we're streaming on football nights? Oh my gosh, it was like high of 80 today, and like it's like cool. I'm ready. I'm ready for fall. Don't tell my husband he. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Depends on who's playing. Yeah. Well, I figured too that like you can totally watch the stream and watch football. Like I don't think they're not like you can do both. And honestly, it would probably make football even better. Oh, I think I want those bigger. Do we want? Okay, so we're gonna do like a bunch of soffits here. Oh yeah, wow. I think that's a good size. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 total, which means I can probably drop that for now. No, I can't. We're gonna bump it right up to that 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not gonna work right. Oh, let's fix this before I have to fix all of them. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna like this because it's not gonna be symmetrical. And what color do we want them, Haley? I'll do it now so I don't forget. So I go live at 8:45 p.m. Eastern currently. I think in the winter, the earlier, like it'd just be like maybe like 8 or 8:15, like still evening time, just a little bit earlier. I probably still would stream till 10:45 though. Like I don't think I'm gonna like I'm not gonna I don't know. We'll see. I don't have anything else going on. No. No. Absolutely not. Okay, match to the desk. Okay. And then we're gonna do the cross pieces too. And then we can change the tone of, so the crown's gonna become wood now. It has to. Ooh. Is that what we're going? Yeah, we're gonna do a light, one light above, yeah. We'll do an art light. People just love these things. I think we're getting somewhere. Reminding me of the barn door bedroom. And then I think we just need to change this to be darker. Oh, that's not the right tone. Let's grab. See, I don't want to. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing. All right, I'm losing the chat a little bit here because I'm trying to do this. If it's too heavy, we would just shorten up the soffits a little bit because it is kind of. Well, let's check the ceiling height in here. It should be 10. I don't think it is. I think it's low. I don't think it's 10 feet. Oh, no, it is. Wow. Weird. Or we could do the ceiling green and the walls a lighter color. I think gold hardware. So the hardware is gold. It's just harder to see right now, but it'll show. Paxton's loving it. Trust the process. Did we not get asked the software question that much tonight? We'll be wrapping up here soon, Sydney. I'm going to be doing yawn number 3 here in a minute. Okay, so I think what I want to do... I'm just able to tune it out entirely. You know what? I can block the word like software and app. So they'd have to be really creative with like how they're wording it. I don't know if I should do that. Does that make me mean? I don't know. Tuesday night. I'm just gonna like make them a little. I know I want to do Sunday, but we are going to an amusement park on Monday. We have a really busy weekend. We're going to an amusement park on Monday. My birthday's Tuesday though, so I'll be on for my birthday on Tuesday evening. So you all better wish me happy birthday. I think I want these. I think, is that right? I know, and that's where I'm like we're struggling with maybe if there's a demand for it, I could probably do Saturday night. Maybe. Okay, do we like the ceiling or do we not like the ceiling? Where are we at with that? Let's do a quick poll. Are we liking it or are we not liking it? Just generally, are we liking it or not liking it? How about that? Who can do a Saturday night stream? Because I always am afraid people are busy on Saturday nights. Yeah. Travel with Sean. Yeah, Saturdays are tough. Do we want to? I kind of want to see lighter walls again. Do we try to make the ceiling and cabinets green and every other wall a cream? Yeah. Crow wash, you're here. Yeah. So we're getting a little bit mixed reviews on Saturday. So we'll see if if you guys miss it, I do have the replays. I already love that so much more. Does anybody else like that so much more? Yeah, we actually did that before, Paxton. I think that is so much better. I think the drench wasn't working. We'll do a quick poll on it and see if we overall like it better. Yeah, I think so too. Like I think it was Nehemiah said it was flat before. Dom, I love seeing your super fan icon next to your name. Every time. I'm like, oh look. Looks a little different than the subscriber. No offense, Haley. Which is very confusing. I don't know if I have people in here who know. Again, we're voting on just whether we like this room better than the drenched room. They used to have subs were both for your videos and your live streams, and now subs are just for videos and super fans are for lives. It's very confusing. Haley, do you want to see the ceiling green? Because you still get privileges as a subscriber. So if she wants to see it green, I'll show it green. And I'm going to regret doing it green. Because it's going to be time consuming. Or I have to do it all at once, and then I'm going to lose the desk while we're at it. Green, that looked really neat. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I kind of loved that. Does anybody else love it? No? Yes? Yes? Haley's not a fan. All right, so we want to try the inverse or maybe just painting this green. We'll look at all options and then oh no, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to just actually make it green. Kind of like that too, but we obviously lost the wood in the the desk and the frame are still wood, but we lost it because it was the same one and I'm being lazy. So now we want to see the inverse. I'm just trying to remember trying to figure out what the easiest way for me to do that is. Yeah, like this. This is the easiest way to do it. Oh, we got some options now. I really like this. I like the shiplap wood planks. Like I really like that one. It is 11:05 and I am tired. So, I think I liked that one too. That's the one I'm leaning towards. So, let me do this real quick. I'm going to throw this wood right here so that we have it. And then I'm going to paint the whole room with this material here. And then we're going to grab the wood again because I think I changed the wood and make this wood and this wood and this wood. And then we're going to grab that and make that color. Okay. So the only thing I don't like is the wood or the trim white in here. All right, Dom wants to see that. Dom, sorry it took me so long. To me, the wood on the Beltons feels really basic. Again, if you guys like it, it is viewer's choice, so I will let you have it your way. But to me, it feels basic, and we try not to be basic in here. So let's do a quick poll. With this quick poll, we are specifically looking at the ceiling. Do you like the ceiling color choices or do you not like the ceiling color choices? Okay, I've been using Chief Architect for 17 years. I was 15 years old when I started using it. That's why. How did you do the ceiling? Are you a Chief Architect user? All right. This one won. I know it seems like people aren't thrilled with it, so my apologies to those of you who are not thrilled with it. That is where we landed. I do think I'm gonna run this in AI real quick, Sydney, and I'm calling it. So you are not far off. Oh, I don't think about light green on those window frames. This is gonna. Oh, why don't I do this? Let's do. I'm gonna change. Ooh. Component? I can just change the component? I can. Wow. I gotta scale this down? Way down. So I'm just trying to fix the material on this because it's not. There we go. It's like blown up. Much better. Okay. Run it in ray trace. I gotta throw some lights in here if I want to run it in ray trace. I don't want to put recessed lights in the ceiling though. I don't think. Actually, you know what? Run it and we can finish that. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. We'll run it in ray trace and see, this is tricky. How many lights do we put in here? And I kind of want R4s, not R6s, but I think we're getting R6s today. And you know what? I'm just going to turn them into R4s and pretend that I didn't. Because nobody's getting this electric plan, so it's totally okay that I do that. Also, this is like the longer way for me to do this. I don't know why I did this way, but whatever. Okay, I'm going to select all of these, and I think I'm going to paint them. I think they're going to be wood finish, so they don't stand out so much, because that's the thing I'm like, eh. I think there end up being like 5 total. So those are going to be a lot smaller. Let's go to the light data here, and we want to drop these down so they're not so bright in our face. If I hit this dimmer button, it should... Oh, I don't know what's going to happen with that. Yeah. Okay, let's look at this here. I'm glad you're happy with the progress, Haley. Yeah, he's not getting... Okay, and now I want to paint that. Yes, perfect. Okay, just to tone it a little bit down so it's not white. Hopefully this works. Good. Okay. We have a lot of blue in this house. That's why we're going with some green in here. That's what we're doing here. So, okay, I'm going to run this in ray trace. If you're new here, it is going to glitch for probably longer than 20 seconds because it's taking a bit longer with how big this file is. So, be patient with me. I don't know what you mean by Upwork clients. So lovely. Yeah, so let's do a quick poll about the countertops of the built-ins. Do we like them wood or should they be green? If you like them as you see on the screen in wood, give me a smiley face. If you think they should be green, give me a crying emoji. This does well, and so I still want to I want to put those green tiles in the guest bathroom, which is right on the other side of this, like the bedrooms there and the guest bathrooms over there. So, we're gonna put those green tiles back in. It's happening. We're keeping them. They're coming back in. They're going in that other bathroom. I'll put them in right now before we're done. Oh, see, I think the wood makes it look basic, but that's just my opinion. In my opinion, it doesn't matter. No way. What? All right. I think the wood is staying. I'm liking basic right now. Thank you for your honesty, Sean. Let me see. No, I'm gonna add that stuff in there. Yeah, that was my oh, look see the green tile is in here, and that bathroom is ready for us to design. I don't know if we'll do the bedroom. I do think so. Look, going forward, we'll talk through some, I guess, housekeeping sort of stuff. Um, we still need like I want to start planning for the colonial house. I want to get the exterior of this house done. We don't really do a lot of exteriors. I'm thinking it should be pretty straightforward. Like we'll figure it out. It shouldn't be a super long process to do it. Um to get the exterior done. We aren't going to do the upstairs here, but I did figure out the roof line enough for the purposes of this. So I think we're okay. I don't love the garage. Like, I think this should be gabled, but there's definitely something wrong with the floor plans that were provided. So we'll do the exterior. Lola, now that I remembered, for us to do an extended stream in a tiny house, I need to have. I'm gonna make a like requirement to have 20 super fans. That's kind of like the goal to hit too is getting some super fans in there, and then I will do the extended stream. Unfortunately, I spent a lot of time streaming and like not making anything off it, so like it's kind of hard because I enjoy it, but I also like can't justify doing it all the time unless I'm getting a little bit more out of it. I get leads, but not enough to justify how much time I spend live streaming. So if we get up to 20 super fans, I will do the extended stream. That is my like kind of hope, and we will plan for it accordingly based on like people's schedules and when they want to do it and what when it works. Um, so we will plan on doing the bathroom, maybe the secondary bathroom, 3 technically. I don't know if I'm, like, ready to do that. I mean, I have plenty of plans I could sell, but I don't know. But we could, that would be fun. We could do it on the live stream and then sell them. I don't know how I don't think people make much money off those. I wanna do this bathroom, and I think I wanna do the bedroom, the main bedroom here, and then the exterior. So we have like 3 areas we still need to address in this house. I think the office is done. I would say it's done. Look, it's so much blue and green. Literally the same color scheme of my house. Yeah, this bathroom is amazing. The master's like, oh, it's so good. And like this is the one that we're gonna like shoot for every time now. This is true. Yes, there you go, Haley. That's totally fine. Which you probably have plenty of time for that. And I'll count you because of the miscommunication there. Yes, there needs to be a chair in the office. And we need some stuff on the desk. Like we need a computer, but I'll run that in. Yeah, the bathroom only took 3 streams. It's totally fine. Office chair. I'm always so surprised. Like lately, the bathrooms are like I don't want to say they're killing us, like, but they're killing us. You know what I mean? Like they are just so time consuming. Um, I figuring out good layout because like I feel like the kitchen, I know what I want out of a kitchen. Like when I go to design a kitchen, I know exactly what I'm shooting for. When obviously with it being my live stream and you guys agreeing with me a lot of the time that it's easy for us to do kitchens, but bathrooms, like there's much more variety in how much space we have to do, like to work with. Um, I don't know if I necessarily want that to be wood, but it's going to be wood. Let me real quick, since I'm talking about these things, can we go back to this lamp for a minute? Because you all love me so much. Doesn't that look so freaking good? Like the whole thing. It does need to be a little bit shorter. Also, I think, does anybody else feel like the ceiling in this section needs something? Tia, you still don't like the lamp? Way better, right? Haley, circle back. My mom yelled at me for saying circle back on the stream. We're gonna circle back to that. I love saying it. I think the lamp is so cute too, Zach. The white ceiling is but it's like, do we paint this? Do we paint it blue? I don't think we paint it blue. I don't know what we do with it. I mean, maybe some crown would help, but then it just like ends. Zoe loves the yellow chair. Do we want crown? I just want to make sure I didn't paint. Okay, no, I didn't. Oh, the blue. That's all it needed, right? No yellow ceiling. I know. I gotta go to bed. I'm like 2.5 hours. That's like a long. That is a very long stream for me. Um, you guys are keeping the chat nice and busy, so it's been fine. You know what's weird though? I almost wonder. I feel like I didn't see. No, I had to have. Like all of my regular people are very chatty tonight, and I'm like, do I have it off? Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna say, should I? Okay, for all my regular people, um, I tend to like after I get done with my live, like Tuesday night after my live, I stayed up till 2 a.m. I was done at 11 from the live, so it's like I might as well just like I'm tired, but if you guys want to hang out, I'll talk for a little bit. Every once in a while, we get Sarah just sitting here talking. Yes, I know I need to work on the stairs, and I wanted to do that, but I wanted to get the roof done today, so we got to fix those stairs. But um, should I block the word software and app from people saying it in the comments? Yeah, we're gonna chill for a little bit. It was that iced coffee I had. It 100% was. Well, and then I started getting all of these. Oh, game. Yes. Oh my gosh. Should I do software? Yeah. Okay. I just did game and software. I think I'm gonna do app too. Sorry, people. Um, Zoe, did you ask me about my dog? Yes, you did. Huckleberry is good. He is back to his normal annoying self. Actually, I wonder if he'll come in here for a minute. Huckleberry. He got on antibiotics Thursday. Yes. So we went to the vet Thursday and he had pooped something out and um once he was on antibiotic, he was better. I don't know if it was from whatever he pooped out, but so he's good now. Um what's that? Sounds like she's from Midwest. That's funny. Um, wait, what are you responding to? Dom. What did Dom say? She's from New York. Oh yeah. I get that a lot that I sound like when people come in on the live streams that I sound like I'm from the Midwest. And I went to school in Buffalo and like my aunt who lives there and I lived with, she says car. And they say water. Like very hard A's, I think is the right term for it. And when I moved back to town and I was like, it's in the car, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if that's Midwest or if that's just Buffalo, but um boxes for what? Well, actually, if we're just chilling, I'll try to work on these stairs a little bit. I don't know how much I can do. Yeah, that's I've heard that before. Which I don't know why that is. Um, okay, so basically what I need to be able to do is I need to separate. Oh, Tia, you poor thing. I have to be able to separate the stairs from each other. So what I actually, oh, okay, I know what to do. We're gonna delete. No, we're gonna copy this section of stairs. I'm gonna put it right here. And then the bottom height 67 and 3/16. 67 and 3/16 and 133 and a half. 6 and 5, 8. Usually I just copy this, but 10 and 3/4. Okay. Um, so I'm hoping that the landing, if I delete this section of stairs, the landing should stay the same. And this section of stairs should stay the same. So now I can turn off the railing. I don't know if this is gonna work. Just such a pain. Okay, so now we've got that gone. So let's see if I can get the other section in place. 42 and 5/8. Okay, so we're not going to do automatic heights here because we want the bottom height to be 67 and 3/16. Top height needs to be 133 and a half. 6 and 5/8 automatically 10 and 3/4. Okay. So now hopefully I can just switch this to have a railing on the right side only, and we're going to turn it off on the left. See, it's not even that time consuming, long as it doesn't automatically connect the stairs, which it just did again. But I don't know if it'll adjust it. I think it worked. No, oh, put a railing on the left side, but it's just a railing now, which is a lot better than, or it's just the rail rather than the railing. So that's a huge step up than what we had before. I also really love the trim against that. So if I select this one, is it automatically, yeah, it still already thinks that it's connected because I don't want a railing on the handrail on the right. Oh, it did it. I'm going to take off the handrail on the left on this one. There we go. So now the only thing I have left to do is put the newel back in right here. So happy. You know, it's so funny as I really didn't want to do that because I was afraid it was going to take me a really long time and it wasn't that bad. So let's see what we have on here. We want to take one of these and put it at the end. And then I can't ban CAD too. Use connected stair. No, general. No railing. Let's see if this works. Nope, can't. They find a way. That's not so bad though. At least they were smart enough to ask that. I'm hoping just that like if it's harder for them to ask the question, then they'll stay on the screen longer first, which is beneficial to me, but they also will see it hopefully on the screen and won't have to ask. Okay, let's see what these posts or newels are. Box 03 and they're 4. So we need to find this. Was it dash 03? Yes. Okay, perfect. I tested it and it let me say it. If they pay, they can. Wait, you tested it? What? I'm so confused. Oh, I don't think I saw it either. Dom, try again. 67 and 3/16 again. Yeah, I don't know if she did because I don't think I saw it. No, not 68, 67. Okay, then let's grab this. Dom, did you try it again? Because I didn't see it. I was watching real closely. Real close. I was watching real close. We're still floating over here, aren't we? Or is it on there? Nope, we're floating. There we go. We're talking about you right now. What are you talking about, Zach? Ah, so lovely. I still need a little bit of adjusting. What's the height on those? I don't understand what he means by that. Railing here. See, like this is kind of nice. We're like just like a little bit more calm. Like the chat's not super crazy, which is so nice. 39 inches. I feel like for how many viewers I did have tonight, though, it was overall like it wasn't bad. Oh, what? Like it wasn't as crazy where I'm like overwhelmed. But I like when I'm not pushing so hard to like achieve things or do things or talk and it's a little we're just a little calmer right now and I like it. Yes. Much chiller. And I think that's what's gonna end up having to happen though, is when if it gets busy again and stuff, it's like that's where the super fan chats would come in and the um or subscribers or dropping it. Because I don't like dropping it down to a few hundred, like the top viewers. But sometimes we gotta do it. Okay, look at those stairs. So beautiful, right? Did anybody see when Jen said she was leaving? Because I'm assuming, yeah, it's. I don't mind the chaos, but I don't like when I can't get anything done. Um, what was it the other night that I was working on, and it got crazy in here, and I like didn't. I think it was this room, wasn't it, when we started the foyer? And oh yeah, she's probably on the phone with her sister or something, and now it's bedtime. Yeah, I thought it was the foyer. Um, and the stairs. And like I couldn't get anything done. Like literally could not be productive at all. And that's tough. Like I like answering questions, obviously. I like the viewer's choice stuff. I like that it's a collaborative thing, but when I can't do anything because I'm just staring at the chat and trying to answer questions and trying to explain myself while drawing, it's like that's why I appreciate when all of you come in and also contribute to the conversation and answering questions because that obviously makes a big difference. Yeah, I think I recall her saying it then. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do. Oh, I don't feel like it's moving over at all. Like I'm just trying to move it over a little bit so that it's not sticking out. There we go. Maybe do we want to end more? So who was talking? Was it Haley or was it Dom was talking about the trim work on here? I also would love for whatever this freaking thing is to go away. Like go away. Stay away now. It's probably not going to, but whatever. For now I can leave it. It's hidden. Um system is that like that's probably another way to say that, right? I don't know what I want to do with the trim work though to make it make more sense, I guess. Something's still wrong with the color here though. Unless it's just shading. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's something flash. Oh. Oh. Metric. Yes. That's why I can't even, yeah, can't even acknowledge it. There's something flashing through there, and I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's doing that. I assumed the stairs didn't have grandma's house. Yeah, it's open underneath, so why is it flashing at me? I don't know. I can't stress about it. So, JD, thank you for the rose. Oh man, it's 42 oh, we're 42 minutes over. Um, that's funny. Haley, are you just saying that to mess with me right now? Considering we did put the dog wash station in there, I mean, could we connect the stairs to the laundry room? Guys, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I know, and I recall people saying it. But I wasn't even thinking the fact that it could go in. We could enter from here, so it wouldn't ruin the aesthetic of the foyer. It would just go right through here. Oh my gosh! I don't know if you guys know this. We planned our house around our dog a little bit. Like it's funny. I have clients who like have dog rooms, and I'm like, think that's so like I'm like, oh, a dog room. Like everybody like I would love to have a dog room. We have a dog area. Um, not an entire dog room, but and we also have basements, so I can't do it under the stairs. Um, we feed our dog in the laundry room. So, but our laundry room's right off our kitchen. So actually, you know what? I wonder if what do I want to do here? I think we'll do a regular doorway so that it actually sits on the floor. What would be opposed to the beams in the living room? Yeah, so we have a dog. We have a dog door, which a lot of people in New York I don't see having dog doors. I don't know if they just I don't know. I don't think I know of anybody who has a dog door in New York, and I was kind of hesitant. We planned the whole house around having a dog door and having a separate yard for the dogs. We have a good size, really good size lot here. And should I close that off so they can't like go entirely under there in like a solid wall, or should they have access to the whole thing? Like I'm thinking a solid wall here, so it's just the space. Yeah, we have a lockable one too. I'm thinking that's what I'm leaning towards too, is solid wall. Oh, I need to get a new chair. I had a heck of a time with chairs, and I want a kneeling chair. My sister has one, but it doesn't have great reviews, so um okay, we're gonna do a solid wall. Oh, and cross that off right there. Is it a kneeling one? There we go. Ah, love it. I need to like I'm then oh I could stand. Can I stand? No, I don't think my cords reach anymore. I have an adjustable height desk. My husband bought me as a anniversary present a few years ago. After we got in a big fight about something. And then I got him a lawnmower and then I think he felt like he had to get me this desk. Um I was very excited. He's not very great like good at doing gifts, so it was like really exciting that he got it for me. But um I can't lift it up anymore though, I think because all my cords don't reach anymore. I would be curious how, because I my back's killing me right now. We're gonna give it a go since we're just chilling, right? We're gonna see how tall I can get my desk tonight without cords, without everything falling off my computer or off my desk. Oh man, oh that feels good. No, we're getting tight there. Hold on, I'm waiting for stuff to just start flinging backwards. Eh, still doing okay. Oh, thank God. Does anybody remember when I used to stand? Was anybody here back in the days when I used to stand all the time? Which was kind of nice because I felt like I could like move around a little bit. Okay. So I feel like we need dog dishes somewhere in here. I don't know where good. I mean, I guess they could be. Should we do a built-in thing here in this cabinet so we know what it is? Oh, I don't have like a just an image. I just have a regular. I just have a little dog bone. I can't believe Huckleberry didn't come when I called him. He must be tired. That's what I was thinking, Catherine. Dog bed. Oh, so cute in there. And I love that it makes more sense because like this is like the laundry room is just like kind of his zone. Although I must say that because like our dog food and stuff is in the laundry room as well. And it kind of stinks that like there's dog hair and stuff by the washer and dryer. Cause I'm always like when I drop laundry on the floor and it's clean laundry as I'm moving into the dryer. So I very often run the robotic vacuum in there before I do laundry. um Oh, I'm so glad I stood up. I feel so much better now. Hopefully I'm not up till 2 a.m. I'm trying to think. It does. It does have a vacuum. We have a Robo Rock and they're marked down again today. And the one I normally want is $800. And my husband said I can't buy it, but it's only 500 right now. And I'm like, I just need like one more really good client this month, and I'm gonna buy it for myself and tell him it's my birthday present for myself. Even though I already got a patio set, which is supposed to be a birthday present for myself, but I would like with the whole remodel, like we were living pretty good at the old house before we got bought this house. Like I was making good money. We had really like low where do I want this? Like we didn't have a lot of expenses, so it was I got to buy whatever I wanted, whatever I want. And then we started remodeling this house and I'm like so poor all the time and wasn't working, so we were extra poor. And now that we have money again, I'm like, oh, I'm just buying all the things. It's ridiculous. That's not what I wanted. Um oh, the lone dog, but right, he just like came over and just dropped it right there. Um Puppy. Well, the problem is this is a front porch. So Yeah. We live our whole life around our dogs. You know what is kind of ridiculous? So, Zach, do not get one unless it is self-emptying. If you have two cats and a golden retriever, that is my biggest regret was that we bought three of them now. The first two were destroyed by the dogs. The third one I still have, but I can only do like one room at a time before it's the bin's full. And it's so exhausting. So I want one that mops and self empties, and that's why that's $800. Um, I have. I wish I could just show you. Well, I'll just pull up a picture of them because they're all. Well, my husband had a Shih Tzu when we got together. He's almost 14, and all he does is like lay around and oh, he's barking right now at nothing. Um, so he's 14. This is my Huckleberry. He's like soul dog. Huckleberry is. He's 3.5 now. He's had 2 bouncy ball removal surgeries. That's how much I love him. I only had to pay for one of them, but he's had 2. And but he's like the best boy. He's so good. He's so good. So I'm like that we have to spend money on him because he is just so good. All right, I want to put the Roomba in here. I want it to be like a little nook in here. We can be one of the bottom cabinets. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So we gotta drop the toe kick off. Actually, yeah, we're gonna drop the toe kick off. I'm gonna have to just like, well, do we want to do? Oh, thank you. Um, I don't know. Do we want because we want the dog water, like a dog dish area too. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to figure out how I make that cabinet in here. Oh, I was gonna show you guys my other dog because I do have another dog besides Huckleberry. But Huckleberry is my favorite. The other dog, so Huckleberry is we think he's a Rhodesian Ridgeback and um maybe some red coonhound, I think it's called red bone, red something. He's from Texas though, and like he was shipped up here to New York. Um, so we don't know for sure. Oh, there's when he had his surgery. It was so sad. Oh, here's Arlo. Oh, he's so skinny. This is Arlo. He's my Beagle Australian Shepherd mix. So he was like 70 pounds, 80 pounds recently. So he's like just this tall, fat Beagle with a bobtail. He's a work dog though, for sure. Okay. Um, we're talking about vacuums. Is this your house? No, this is live stream content. See ya with Brandy. We just have fun on here and it's all viewers' choice. Right now, I'm tired though, so I'm just chilling. Really chilling and not really focusing and just rambling, I guess, a little bit. Um, okay, do we definitely want the dog food and stuff in a cabinet? Oh, thank you, Destiny, for answering that. Um, that's not bad. But I have a Roborock and I really love my Roborock. Okay. Maybe I'll look into that. I'll see. I don't know if I want because I already have a Roborock and I don't want another app on my phone. Being that person. Okay, do we want yeah, I'm glad you're liking it, Nehemiah. We're just kind of chilling. Um, I took my bedtime gummy. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's I'm like, all right. But I was going to take it at like 10:30 so that I knew I could fall asleep at a reasonable time. But um I like when I find a new artist and then I like finding new songs by them after you like them. Kind of always fun. Okay. Yeah, that's what the one I want is 500. So, but it's usually like 800. Okay. Oh, you are Destiny. I feel bad. I listen to everything. Right now it's Dermot Kennedy. I'll turn it up a little bit. I really like Rome by him. I don't know why, but I'm like obsessed with that one right now. Okay, so where do we want the vacuum and where do we want the dog dish? See, I don't want to do this right now. I'm not motivated. If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm not motivated. I can't believe so many of you just are sticking around though to listen to me just barely do anything. Um, do we wanna have Q&A? I don't know. I'll look it up. I'm always down for new music. What I'm gonna do though, Zach, is I'm gonna add it to my phone right now, and I'm gonna add it to my library and forget about it, and then one day I'll be on my phone and be like, "Oh, what's this?" And I'll listen to it. Vacuum side door, outside door. Put vacuum there. Screw what? Oh, yes, it is Friday. Do dog food next to it. Okay. See, I'm having a hard time here. My brain isn't functioning like it should be. All of my meetings are just 1 hour. Usually, sometimes I let them go over depending on where we are. We generally shoot for 1 hour because I had a client take total advantage of that one time that I'm like, it's a 1 hour session and we were on for 2.5 hours. And I kind of get to the point where I'm like, I need to tell them we need to get off. But it's like, how do you be like, okay, hey, you totally just took advantage of this time and you did not pay for this time. So left of sink cabinet. Okay. Make half size and put the dog food there. Okay. Yeah. So I want to do a raised dog food dish kind of thing, right? So I think it's under pet dish. I wish we had a little bit prettier ones, but this is what we're going to go with right now. I don't love that one. I'm going to have to go looking for another one. Let's do like 14 wide. Seems a little bit, yeah, a little bit. Zach was a little harsh. I thought I had that one blocked too. Um, that's okay though. All right, wait. So my song is over here, so I'm going to try that song now. But don't be mad if I don't like it. I do like Gracie Abrams, so okay. I need to open up the bottom of this cabinet here. And then maybe there's only one drawer, but this drawer needs to be bigger. Like, what if it's like 12? No, I think they need a little bit more. I don't know. I'm trying to picture one that I've seen on Pinterest and I'm like, feel like I'm not viewing that right. Yeah, they need more headspace, don't they? So is there enough room for a drawer? Program. Whoops. A whack-a-mole. I want this to be 5. But then I think let's look at this from a cross section. How high off the ground? Because like their dogs aren't supposed to eat low if they're bigger dogs. And I feel bad that I'm that a-hole that my dogs. But like I think this needs like a shelf and like the dishes like drop down into it. Good job, Zach. Thank you. Appreciate that. We get asked it a lot, Jennifer, so we get a little frustrated sometimes. Oh, I hate those bowls. I think I need single dishes. Petri dish. It's not what I want. Yeah, I definitely don't. I don't even have like I have a petri dish. What is that? Oh wait, I have a wall mounted one. Maybe I can just stick this in the cabinet. I don't think I blocked program. Joe, sorry. I'm blocking that word now. Thank you. I know it just happened a second ago, but since it's happened twice, I'm doing it now. Software is Trafe Architect, people. Software. Why do I have tough blocked? That's weird. I have some really weird words blocked. Going? I'm so confused by that. I wonder if that was 'Cause there was a few times where, like, people like, some of my regulars are like, "I don't know why it's not letting me say what I wanna say." Like, I wonder if it was going, 'cause going was blocked. That's okay, Dustin. We're working on managing this. Because they're like, "Make it bigger." Like, I don't want it across the screen like that, but, I figure if they can't say program or software or app, it forces them to stay on a little bit longer and then ask the question. Why is that bigger again? Didn't I change it to 5? What is going I don't know what's going on with this cabinet, so guess what? It is going in the garbage. Oh, this keeps doing this. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can get this now. So we need this whole thing to be open, I think, for the dog, right? You could hire me. Right? There we go. I think I'm getting it now. And then I feel like the back of the cabinet needs um does anybody know the height that should be at for like a medium-sized dog? Well, it wouldn't be very big. No, they literally like stick their head in there and eat in there. So I'm thinking it needs to be lower. But we wouldn't have enough room for a drawer because the dishes would be dropping down into that and we wouldn't like I mean, maybe you could get a really small drawer into there. Yeah, I think that's too tall. We're at 14 and a half, so we'll put it right at 14. Thank you, Dom. Appreciate that. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a partition in. There we go. I think it needs it on the bottom too. Like we should have it boxed in at the bottom, right? So this needs to be tighter here. And then we're going to put another one here. And then we're just going to make it shorter. Treve, right? Yeah, you haven't been on in a while. I'm tired right now. I'm real tired. I'm struggling. But since I usually stay up after live streams anyway, I was like, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit and see what happens. So I'm technically just hanging out right now. I'm not actually streaming. I'm just hanging out now. We're just going a little more chill on the. I usually book within a week or two. I keep my schedule, my workload very light for that exact reason. Um, that's annoying. So you guys can see, like, since there's a door on this, it's sitting out beyond that. And thank God my cabinet guys knew what they were doing because my cabinets that don't have doors were actually built out farther. And I'm so glad that I did it that way. Or he did it that way. That kind of looks like the whole thing needs to be an inset cabinet. That would help, but well, the problem is that this is a walkway. And so that's why. Have you ever seen them, Dustin, on like Pinterest and stuff? Because it doesn't look great. I didn't do a great job with it, but it's generally what's going on there. But I also still need somewhere to put the vacuum, and I don't know where it should go because I don't really want to put it in any of those cabinets. So it'd have to go in this left cabinet, which we'd have another cabinet open. So, oh, we might come back to that one. I don't think I rendered the office in AI, and I think I want to do that. So we could tile. That's a great idea, Catherine, because We have actually, what's funny? What color is We're gonna open my house plan real quick. What is that color in there? The color in my laundry. When I show you guys this, you're gonna be like, what on earth? No, you'll know exactly when I show it to you why I'm showing it to you. We're gonna go above ground pool plan. That one's finished. This might take a minute. Open another space for what exactly? Look at the color scheme of my house, guys. I mean, most of you are regulars, so you've probably seen it before. But if you're not a regular and you haven't seen it before, you're gonna know why I'm pulling it up in a minute here. Oh, like in the wall. So look at we've got green and blues and beige and darker greens, like pretty much the same color scheme going on. Like, look at this. It's like identical. And I didn't even design it. You guys did. No, but I wanted to see what this laundry room color is. My laundry room here. Krypton. I knew that and I couldn't think of it. So if we take that, if we're going to look at the laundry room in here. So my laundry room is also where my dogs are too. And we have like white baseboards and light blue walls. And I knew too, I was like, this is a mistake. I should not be doing this room this light. Yeah, that's the, you guys see that? So this is the color we picked out for the laundry room. And this is the color of my laundry room. Pretty much the same thing. My house, Nehemiah? Yeah. Well, it was built in 1899, so they didn't make open floor plans back then. I'm not either, Haley. Don't tell anyone. Sometimes I veto the vote, though. It happens. Okay, what do we need to add in here? Add a laptop to the desk with desk accessories. And what on the shelves? And it's a secret. Yeah, I guess bookshelf accessories. Add details to the bookshelves. I don't know what else we need in there. Oh, and probably some window treatments. I don't know what we want to do for window treatments, but people mention those a lot. And I feel like I don't touch on window treatments that often. So, oh, a globe. I wish I'd seen that a second ago. Usually it adds plans, but I definitely need to add that into like the regular language of my prompts. So we'll let that run for a minute. Oh. And then I'll probably call it 3 hours later. Whew. Oops. What was that? Oh, this is for a client. I don't think we have enough room. I stay up this late anyway. So well, we could fit a chair over here. We can fit a little chair in here to come visit in the office. Ooh, lovely, lovely. Seriously. I like it. I think that's savable. Good job, team, as always. I also want to see, like, if we look at this from here. Can't see too much green, which is probably good. I don't know when this became wood. That's not supposed to be wood. As always. So literally what I do. Like that. I love that. Like walking in here. You got the bathroom right there. Like, oh. Oh, I should add Revit to the list. But I do have some people who are like, why don't you use Revit? So I'll have to think about that one. Oh yeah, it does. And that's why like somebody had said earlier, they're like, oh, like, look at this. They're like, don't use AI. And I'm like, I literally can't compete. Like, it would take me hours to like get this much detail. The bathroom, not so much. But if you look at this, it would take me so much time to add in all of these details. And it's just, it's not worth it. And it looks so much better anyway. So who cares? Okay, Tuesday, my birthday. I'll be back on. I think I'm probably won't happen over the weekend. And we will be doing the exterior of the house. Thank you, Zach. Um, oops, we don't need this one open. I wanted to pull this one out. We'll be doing the exterior of this. And I'm hoping we'll be able to do the exterior and do the master bedroom, which would put us at Thursday, the 27th. Maybe wrapping up or maybe starting the colonial. We'll see. I don't know. I'd rather wait till September to start it, but the exterior might take a bit. So we'll wrap this one up and on to another project. So this one was what, a month and a half we worked on this? July 14th to, yeah, so a month and a half. Several streams. I'll have to count how many streams it was. Probably about 2 a week. But so you all see me Tuesday. Thank you for hanging out with me, and especially Destiny when I know you need to go to bed, but so does everyone else. So no, you didn't miss the master bedroom. So enjoy your weekend, everyone. And again, thank you for hanging out.